I mean, to be fair, I'm loving it, even though my eyes are killing me, and I already have 30 hours in it. I fucking love Monster Hunter games.
Hey, Chaz.
All right.
You said you listened to the last recording, right?
I did, yes.
Was anything fucked up?
What do you mean?
I mean, you were there, but
Sound-wise?
There are levels we could balance that we would all put us on the same volume output so that some people aren't too loud and some people aren't too quiet. There is time editing down that we could start. You could edit it down to eliminate some of the table talk or switch to music instead over it. But I mean, other than that, it's it sounds good.
Alright, because sometimes it will, like, I don't know why, but some people will just be really low when it's recording, and I don't know why.
So if everyone could go into their user settings, I think it will show you about your output volume and your at least in Discord, and you could see if you're too quiet or too loud that way. And if that's
Right, no,
not,
like in the moment, like everyone's right, it just records that way for some reason.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's weird. I think it's like because I use an add-on that transfers D&D's shit into OBS.
That's what I was about to ask, if you're using OBS. Yeah.
I know. Turn
but
everyone
I'm
way
trying to
up.
use it
If
to turn
everyone's
one
loud,
that
no
just-
one's loud.
So
That's
basically,
true.
it will just record anything I hear in my headset. So I was then thinking about switching it over, but it seems to have been working fine lately. So I don't.
I, for one, am ready to Dungeons and/or Dragons.
I mean, shit, I've
Probably
been
not
hunting
both.
dragons for the past 30 hours, so.
I launched this game.
What's
in
another?
Boundary,
What's one
and
more?
This is still new for me.
Well, let's hope that there is no dragon. Besides me.
It's fine. I'll take my horn out of my pocket and I'll start tooting.
Toot, please, Dick. Toot.
Dude, hunting horn is so much fun. Fucking love that shit.
You know, Topi, would you like a job?
What?
You want a second job?
What does that entail?
Shipping stuff and you being the hub for Europe.
It's drugs. He means drugs.
No, I
It is
got that.
definitely-
It's I got that. It's Hippo we're talking about, but
No, it's actually nerd shit.
Oh, now you got me interested.
It was like, you don't even gotta pay me. Just give me a new PC.
No, wait, don't put words in my mouth. I mean, what does it entail? Like, what I want to wear?
Well, actually, I don't know if that's. Now I'm looking at my things. We don't have a ton of. We have a lot of international, but it seems that most of it's the Philippines and Australia. So I don't know if that would even help.
No, definitely not.
We only have a few things going to like the UK. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not actually.
I've got some good Australian friends if you ever need any.
Do I have Australian friends? I don't think.
Bringing nerd shit into the country sounds cool. I ain't
It's
gonna lie.
Zoid stuff. It's a distribution company that I started for like some just random shit. Like whenever there's like some new thing that someone like in China like made, you know, like they took like a Zoid file because there's no IP for like. Well, there is an IP, but there's no active like lawyers that give a fuck about it to like do anything. So sometimes people in places in China or Taiwan, wherever, they will steal some kind of thing and then make their own thing of it.
Yeah, yeah, they'll reverse engineer it for sure.
Yeah, or they'll just make their own like lineup of it, but there's no one that really sells it, but they'll like sell it to like off weird areas. So I buy it bulk from them, and then I kind of became the distributor.
Yeah.
So
I,
people
I
in
say
America buy it from
before
me.
we incriminate ourselves online, we should get back to D&D.
It sounds on the up and up.
There's no lawyers. There's no one to fight the IP. It's a dead IP. But
Yet.
it's not dead, but it's dead essentially. In the technical, well, not in the technical meaning, but in every other meaning.
The one watcher on the Twitch is like, "Oh, you fucked up now! I got you! I got you now! I've been waiting for this! I've been waiting long time in here! You
Our
slipped out
one
now!"
subscriber.
There's a
I
lot of people
specifically
like
work
that
for a
that
litigation law firm, so.
they'll like put so much time to like try to destroy somebody for literally no reason other than they
Yeah.
don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
Someone's opening a champagne bottle right now. He finally slipped!
There's a dude. So like, I was
he's
selling
got this
one
big
thing.
corkboard with all these strings going different ways on his back.
I was selling this one aquarium piece, right? And like, so I posted up everywhere, and this was the last run that the manufacturer told me that they would be willing to do of this. So they sent me one last run of this, and I only have like 60 or 70 of them left. So I posted up saying this is like the last one, so if you want one, they're not making them anymore, right? This dude found it on Alibaba and said you can buy in bulk from here, and he posted it on every single comment saying you can buy it bulk here, you can buy it
Oh
bulk
my
here.
god.
And he did it like 70 times on every
That's like the
single
kid that
comment.
reminds the teacher you have homework.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, that's Alibaba, dude. It's just an ad. I contacted the actual manufacturer and they told me this.
Anyways, I believe you guys had a couple plans as of last time. You had infiltrated the estate of Baron McRider by pretending to all work at a restaurant that was run by a fellow by the name of Soup, who has been intrigued by your quest because it seems rather insane. And there seems to be at least some evidence for it. And the more that you guys continue to investigate this, the more interested he seems to be. Using his identity as a restaurateur in the local area of Twyland, just generally speaking, you got yourselves into a banquet being run by Baron McRider, wherein you were able to find the current councilwoman that you guys are currently after. How am I?
Allegro?
No.
Elara Vorn.
Alara Vorn, yes. Allegra is the cat lady who is apparently working with. Now, Lara made her appearance, had a bit of a brief discussion with Baron McRider, though it was very cagey, in which she stated that the rest of the council members are very, very busy with various goings-ons here in Twyland. After staying for a short time and only eating a little bit of the meal that you guys had made, she left. You tailed her to her home. In the midst of that tailing, you had watched her have a rather secretive meeting with the cat lady in general, wherein they spoke about a number of troubling subjects, in which she then went into her home. The cat lady disappeared, and found that there was no real way of sneaking into her home without basically almost necessarily being seen by guards, just by the way that it's positioned and the way the guards are posted. So you decided it would probably be a good idea to either A, track down Allegra, whatever the hell it is that she's doing. Apparently she's in the midst of recruiting what she calls a flock for nefarious purposes, you have to imagine. And two, trying to find a way to get yourselves infiltrated into the guards So you can utilize that fact to try and position yourselves near Miss Vaughn's estate, so you can try and get inside from there, or do a mass sneaking event where you wait until the guard shifts change, and then try and use that sort of shift change confusion to as like an opener to potentially get into her estate. These were ideas that you guys had. I'm not sure if over the time in which we've been away, you guys had additional ideas.
Nope,
or
not here.
if there's anything else you guys want to figure out.
No, I'm still content with these ideas.
Same. Yep. Which one do we like the best?
So, I'm assuming we've gathered in our operative headquarters, wherever that may be.
Your hotel.
Yeah.
Is it a hotel
Or the restaurant. That works too.
Yeah, or the restaurant.
Oh, I thought he gave us a room in his like palace, so we didn't have to leave the.
You had been offered that, but
Yeah.
because of the whole butter incident, that was something
Right.
that you guys were a little uncomfortable with.
Well, I wouldn't say uncomfortable. I was just intrigued.
Would say uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I was
no.
comfortable enough to let it happen behind closed doors. It wasn't something that Neth needs the information for later on in life. But no. So I guess those are the plans that we still have. We could wait till nighttime falls here, since we're already in the Diamond District.
Yeah, I just thought
To-
we just didn't want to leave the Diamond District because it'd be hard to get back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So
The issue was
I think
we
that's a
go in
good
at
choice.
Butter or no butter, we stay.
night. Somebody voiced something because they said it would be bad to go at night. I can't remember who it was.
It was Soup, and he Soup doesn't like leaving things up to chance, so he doesn't love the idea of hoping that we don't get caught and testing our luck. But I mean, he's not against it to the point where he's not going to do it. But that was why he voiced his opinion: is that what if we get caught? We have no reason for being there whatsoever, and one guard would turn into 1,000,000 guards if we're not careful. Is kind of his point.
So what would be the counter for it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have many better ideas unless we want to focus more on identifying this flock that Allegra is recruiting and figuring out where that is happening.
Yeah, we just have no idea. I think the point was to try and figure out where it's happening because we have no clue.
Well, if she's recruiting, then there's got to be some kind of.
Oh, I
know,
think my idea was probably at one of the churches because it's like a religion-based thing, but
Yeah. Your idea was the churches. My idea was more like the seedy areas of town where the less fortunate are, because they'd be more willing to rise against, something than somebody in the Diamond District who doesn't need to rise.
they meet up at the butthole of the map.
Yeah, Soup's only idea was to try to infiltrate the military and get a couple of uniforms. Not like go through boot camp for 6 weeks, but like a couple of you guys go in there under the guise of doing that and grab enough for a handful of us and then sneak the rest in. But that's still a lengthy process, and it still involves an element of chance of sneaking, so it's all the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus all the other guards are there.
Right.
Yeah, I think our best bet would be to find an area, like the least guarded area, and try to knock out the guards there. If we get caught, sneak in. If we get caught, knock out as few guards as possible, and then continue our heist.
Do we have a backup plan for if we get caught? Do we have any kind of reason for being there? Can we be the HVAC guys coming in for nighttime? Like, what do we have? Is there a fallback?
I don't think there's a fallback, but I think we should at least cover our faces. Wear some kind of, disguise type thing.
I could
Sure.
fly.
Somebody said disguises.
No, something so that if we are caught, we can flee. It won't immediately be us that's known.
Yeah, right. Because Soup just made a pretty well-known name for himself. I don't know how many guards was at the dinner or not, but he's very easily to identify. You can see him in a silhouette and pretty be sure it's him. So
Right, and
also it's a good
you
time to
know,
mention that I have disadvantage on stealth, just so we're all clear.
cool. So, Soup, if you want to stay home and let the sneaky people go try.
or I could just stay home. He likes that idea.
Yeah. And
Okay,
maybe
if you stay
maybe try
here
to
though, you gotta
brainstorm
figure
some
out what's up with the
ideas.
butter.
You can also brainstorm some ideas on what Allegra's doing and try to see what we can figure
How
out about that.
far-
Maybe talk to some of the servants here. They might know something.
In map terms, how far away from like where we are is the place that we're going? And would it be all right if Soup has made a name for himself to just kind of stroll around town? He never really gets a chance to be out at night. He's always either resting for the next day or prepping. He just kind of wants to go see things. Like I think he might be popular enough to just sort of, walk around town / follow you guys to where you're going, but not at the same time necessarily.
I'm out for a night stroll, just
Yeah.
smoking my cigar.
Just hanging out, not at
Yes,
all
I mean,
part of espionage.
especially after a big
Taking a
party that
smoke
he finished hosting.
Yeah.
Relaxing.
Yeah, just
We
happen
all
to be
just look
relaxing near that area,
over it, smoking a cigarette.
near-ish. Yeah, I think that's probably. So I don't know that I want to be a liability, but I would at least. What time are we doing this? Are we doing this right now? We're going from 4 to 5, right? What time is it at the moment?
If this is right after the banquet, it would have been probably like really at night, maybe even early in the morning at like midnight, 1 o'clock. Though you guys have to talk. If you want to rest first, do that in the morning.
I would like a rest, and that way I could prep you guys a bit better. But if we don't have time, that's also fine.
No, if it's that late, we want to
Yeah, it'd be
go.
tough. Yeah.
Yeah, in like 3 hours is when we want to
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so just give me a real quick rundown of what the plan is. Like a basic 1, 2, 3.
The plan is we're going to go to the counselor's house, wearing some kind of disguise, looking like ski mask kind of get up so that they can't tell it's us. We're going to go there, break in, and snoop around to see if we can find anything related to plans on the siege. Maybe something else that's really happening with the counselors. Maybe they've all been scooped away and kidnapped or something, and that's why she's going so unchecked. Anything suspicious related to the cult. We're going to try to find that information and get out without being caught. How we do that is going to be, during shift change, sneaking in through one of the windows, teleporting in as we can, because I know I can teleport, Winter can teleport, and then Raiko is going to take a rooftop approach if possible.
Did that cover everyone, or do you guys need a potion of levitation?
We also got our bags of holding.
Oh yeah, I could just grab the bag of holding and teleport in as well.
Yeah, you need to take it from Raiko though. He has it.
That potion of levitation. It gives you a 10-foot fly speed. Is what it does. If you guys need it. If not, I can save the spell slot. But
No, save the spell slot.
I even have what is it? The fucking boots.
Yeah, you have the flying boots.
Don't you have
from
flying
Jack?
wings? No.
No, this.
Well, when Jack died, he just picked up most of.
I see.
I just grabbed her bag of disguises.
Yeah, so I could stuff you guys in my bag, teleport in, and then let you guys out inside the house. That could be helpful for bringing
Except for me,
Soup
because
too.
I also have a bag, and we don't want to implode the world.
Yeah, but I could just hold both bags.
No, fair.
And then give them back.
Boots?
I'm all full up on
Jack's
achievement
holding in
slots.
his pocket,
so-
or we're gonna create a nuclear void. I don't think he does. He does not actually, but you should ask him just in case.
Oh no, you gave me the winged boots in case I needed them, but I'm not using them.
But yeah.
There's also goggles of night.
So yeah,
What do we disguise
Let-
ourselves as?
Everyone pack your toys, and hopefully you don't have to use them.
I'm just gonna wear my mask.
I want to wear a mask too.
Winter starts going through Jack's bag and pulling out all masks.
You see a bone mask. You see a kiss mask, like Gene Simmons kiss mask. You see a ghost face mask.
I want to hand the ghost face mask to Tick. Nobody gets it? Okay.
I mean, I got it. I was waiting for Tick to say something. Oh, he hates us.
I don't get it.
It's like a TikTok trend. It's couples will go buy like ghost face masks around like Halloween season, and yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about, alright?
From the Tiki Talkies.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what our plan is.
I want a Hillary Clinton mask.
Hey, we're in D&D. Don't bring it in here. I'll give you a clown mask. That's as close as you'll get.
I want a... What is the king's name? Big Nut or whatever. What is his name?
Big Nut?
King Big Nut.
Big Nut.
You mean King Halfhammer?
Halfhammer.
Of the dwarves?
Yeah, I want a King Halfhammer mask.
I look at Ryko, be like, I don't have that.
Wait, this is the same day.
I only have.
Six still has the poster to transformation.
I was like, I only have rock stars and like random shit. Like not like you can have a rock star or heavy metal artist. Like I don't know what else you want. It's Jack stuff.
All of the Slipknot masks are in there.
I guess.
You could have a potato sack with the eyes cut out. I don't.
There's for sure one of those in there.
There's also a clown mask.
I'll take the clown mask.
Okay. There's also a mask of each one of us.
All right. Well, if you guys are going to be disguising yourselves, either you can individually roll me essentially either disguise tool checks or deception checks, either or you can have somebody roll for you in terms of disguising you, like from one to the other.
I need to add the disguise kit to my stuff because I took it from Jack and I never added it.
I have +6 on disguise kit. I can help you guys make your disguises.
Roll for me.
Solid. Roll.
I'll do it myself. I have +5.
I'm gonna give guidance. I'm gonna stand back and with my hand on my chin and be like, no, just a little bit more. So you get my guidance for it.
Hey,
Be like, give him a little bit more red.
So what is it, 1d4?
Yeah.
One for old Neffy boy.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll roll deception.
Who is that for?
You.
Do I roll a normal deception?
You asked
check?
first.
Look, we get he's wearing a mask, but he's still got wings. He's a bird. All right,
Yeah,
it doesn't help.
Yeah.
To be fair, yeah.
All right.
Do I
who
just
else?
roll normal for my deception?
Give yourself a D4 as I give you guidance.
Oops.
19.
All right. Who else wants a disguise?
19. I put on a fat mask so I look like some like really chunky dude.
Nice.
Anyone else want a disguise?
No, he's gonna walk around town.
All right. I'm gonna roll for myself then too.
You sure you don't want to come? We can stick you in the
There
bag.
you go.
You know, I could be useful as long as I am not too loud. These old
Well,
trinkets make quite a bit of racket.
Once we're inside, it won't be as, catastrophic. If we run into somebody, we can, incapacitate people as needed inside. It's just
I'd
being
offer you my
outside
boots,
makes it a little
but I
harder.
don't think they'd fit.
Fun fact, magic items shrink to wear the owner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tick definitely had some problem working with feathers for the disguise. But he knows how to disguise himself.
What did you disguise yourself as?
He got the ghost face
taking,
mask.
taking in my fucking the size, it's probably a halfling or a dwarf again.
Why does it have feathers?
No,
It
when
was
I was
Ryko.
when I
Ryko
was
has
disguising
feathers. Oh.
Ryko, it
Oh,
was
I
hard
thought you
to work
added
with
feathers to you.
No.
I was like, wow, we're getting really elaborate with yours.
No, I'm just a halfling or a dwarf or something. Probably, probably a dwarf again.
I'm just a very unattractive, like, big dude.
Yeah.
You don't know me.
And Soup's not coming with us, right?
No, I am now. I'm just gonna get in the bag. But yeah, you can go ahead and roll for a disguise if you
Get in
want.
the
But
bag.
Yeah. Okay.
I
And
feel
then I'll
like
get-
we all just need to wear disguises now, just for the fun of it.
I'll give you guidance.
Like-
Guidance for what?
You're disguising Soup.
Oh,
Oh, Soup also wants a disguise? Okay.
I do
I was
now.
going in the bag.
We changed plans. Yes. Sorry.
Alright. There you go.
Hey.
Pretty good.
now, Soup, what are you?
I mean, other than Tick, other than Ryko, we got above 19.
I'm
Listen,
just a
feathers
different
are
now.
very hard to work with to make a disguise, especially with these fucking wings.
Well, I have an extremely high stealthing ability, so hopefully that will help.
Okay, your plumage is black. You blend in the shadows. So what?
It's white.
What the fuck? Right, I forgot you're white. That doesn't make sense, but okay.
Well,
Yeah, his brother's the black one.
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah, fuck the black
Okay.
So, you guys get all these disguises done, and then begin to head out towards the gated off community, more or less, at the time in which the guards are going to be changing shifts. So to be able to take advantage of that, to slip yourselves in, and hopefully manage to get to Miss Vorn's estate before her guards are in place, so that you can slip yourselves on in there. As you approach the gates, and the guards are looking quite tired, those who have been here for the entirety of their shift, waiting for their change to begin. Those of you who are going to be relying on your disguises to carry you through this, don't worry too much about it. But those of you who do wish to worry about that, may feel free to make me stealth checks to try and not be seen by the guards as you try to slip past them.
They're so tired they just see a fat guy and think it's what's his name?
Barry McRider.
one.
I have a stick of butter in my hand.
Oh no!
Well, you did
No,
roll it with guidance.
I got a 17 on stealth. I'm trying to sneak through without being seen.
Do I get guidance or no?
I can't give it to you.
Yeah, no, it's hard to give you guidance in the field like that.
And,
I thought we were just
Soup's
putting
in the back.
every-
Oh my god!
Oh, Ryko!
You know what? I'm gonna
I
help
thought we
you
were
with
just
that.
putting people in the bag.
I'm gonna help you with your stealth. How about that?
That'll allow you a reroll.
Okay. Appreciate that. Alright, better. Thank you, Tick.
Tick just kind of like, you fucking suck, and throws it like a black blanket on him.
Hits him with a rock, say stop!
That was a nat 1, by the way.
Yeah.
I know.
We saw.
All right. 17, 22, and then all those rolls for guys. All right. These guys are tired. For those of you who are just making your way in, they kind of watch you guys for a moment, and one of them kind of nudges the other. I think that's the Baron, probably coming with some guests. Okay, raise the gates.
Nailed it.
I just
20.
twirl my butter stick in my hand.
The gates open. You guys get inside and begin to maneuver your way over to Miss Vaughn's estate. There, you can see that there is a shift change that is currently taking place. Night shift is currently explaining to day shift what the situation is, what they've seen, what they're supposed to be on the lookout for, all those sorts of things. They're kind of engaged in a conversation at the moment, making them distracted. But you guys try to take advantage of this. Now, walking in here with your disguises probably isn't going to work. So you're probably going to have to rely on stealth in order to get in by taking advantage
Get
of
in the bag!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get everybody together into the bags.
Okay, I hand my bag off. They don't put this in there. And then I get in one of the bags.
And I'm gonna use the blessing of the Raven Queen once everybody is in to teleport into the building from an open window, like a clear window.
I'm just sitting in my bag with Jack's bones.
You're puppeting the head, talking.
Miss you, girl!
Oh, girl, you know I miss you too. What's up?
The fucking skull starts talking. Throws it across the fucking bag.
The bag is never ending. It just comes back in a loop.
Neth, do you want to go with that 17 as your stealth roll for doing this without the guards necessarily noticing?
Do you want me to roll it again? I don't mind.
It's up to you. If you want to roll with the 17, we can roll with the 17.
We'll roll with the 17.
Secret fucking dice.
All right, secret. You can see them.
Yeah, but we don't know what they are for.
I'm assuming perception at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm assuming, but you never know.
You're right.
Never know. Could be other things. You take advantage of their distraction to kind of sneak up next to the wall in front of the estate. You peek over the wall with the bag in tow, all of your friends in it, and boop, pop yourself into the sort of main hall of Miss Vaughn's estate. The interior is quiet. All the guards are outside having their discussion. So at the moment, there aren't any inside. It is very early in the morning, extremely early in the morning, and so there aren't many servants about either. You do take a quick glance around, and you notice that there is a singular butler who is in the midst of doing some early morning cleaning.
I'm going to attempt to find a quiet, isolated place away from the butler to dump my friends out of the bag.
You slip yourself into a guest room. Rather, a waiting room, I should say. Complete with a fireplace, several couches, bit of some bookshelves and the like for light reading and the like, and dump out all your friends. You all begin tumbling out of the bag of holding, having been recently in this otherworldly space of essentially a pocket dimension of sorts, which is very different from the rest of the world. I don't know how many of you have spent a lot of time in bags of holding before, but it is a somewhat surreal experience, especially when you get tumbled out of it.
Pretty
Alright,
sure
A lot of time in there, but then again,
I'm pretty sure I've thrown them out of the bag a couple times.
That was probably Soup's very first time being inside of a bag of holding, I would say.
I think Winter too. Normally she's on the outside holding the bag.
I'll hand you your purse back.
It's a very
Thank you.
disorienting experience, by the way, as you guys are being dumped out, because you're being dumped out one at a time with shakes, more or less. So the whole world around you is like tumbling around as one of you is like as one of you gets spit out, and then
Sucked
another one
out.
gets spit out, and then another one gets spit out, and you guys are kind of like tumbling into the sky, kind of.
All right, guys, we're inside, but we got to stay quiet and we got to start investigating.
Are we re-stealthing?
Yeah. So far, I've only seen one butler. It looks like a lot of the staff is sleeping. So as long as we can maintain silence, we should be good.
So we're not re-stealthing.
We're stealthing.
So we have to roll again? Now that we're out of the bag?
Yes.
And then I will assist.
You've
Soup.
got to be fucking kidding me!
I will assist Soup so that he can at least roll flat.
Thank you.
do I get guidance? Do we get guidance?
go.
I can give guidance to people.
Awesome.
You can give guidance to one person
Oh.
per person who has guidance.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Natty.
Well, I gave myself guidance already, so I can't give it to anybody else.
Ah shit. In that case, I
am
got
not
14.
stealthy.
I can get, yeah.
I am
Nobody's stealthy.
10 stealthy. Wait, did you roll?
I
So-
rolled in D&D Beyond. I'm working on trying to get into Foundry in the chat at this very moment. I rolled a 12, plus
It's,
whatever the guidance was.
New group Hoodith. It should be
That's what I was
pinned.
forgetting.
Yeah, if you go to our Discord chat, it is pinned.
At the top.
Yep.
It's missing this whole time.
Oh, you're not in Foundry?
No, I was
No.
waiting to figure it out on my own, so I didn't have to address it. But
Come on.
Oh no, he definitely asked. He definitely
did.
asked in chat.
I did. But give me 1 second. I rolled a 12. Plus, I didn't get to add the guidance in, so it probably didn't do great.
Just reroll when you get it here is
No
fine.
password.
Got 10, 25, 18, 23. What's Soup's roll? I know you have your disadvantage being cut off, so.
He got
It
a
was
12.
It was a 12, yeah.
Oh,
Maybe they should go back in the bag.
for some reason I can't see it. I don't know.
I'm still working on
No,
it.
he-
I'm nearly there. I rolled it in D&D Beyond.
Oh.
Yeah. He didn't want to bother us asking for
Didn't wanna
help
be
on how to
out
get
of it.
into Foundry.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay. You guys begin to search around the place. Now, I'm going to ask, what sorts of information are you looking for? And
So-
where are you going to be looking specifically to try and find it?
I'm looking for like a study or an office first, trying to see if she has any correspondence hidden in a desk or something. If I can't find it there, I'm going to be looking for secret rooms that she might have along the way. Like something hidden behind a bookcase, classic hidden chambers like that. Shift the urn on the fireplace the right way and it opens.
Yeah, that
But then-
sounds pretty good. I guess I'll look for the same shit.
I hear Raiko say that, and I go. I just touch him.
Shush.
Soup
I'll
is
beat you
afraid
back
to
in
move
this
because every time he
bag.
takes a step, he rattles. So he's pretty much stuck in one place.
Right.
I just kind of open up my bag for anybody that wants to get back in.
Everybody else is looking for like information and shit. Tick's just gonna look for shinies.
Before I wouldn't get back in the bag because I think that he could be useful. So yeah, I could use my investigation to look around for anything I might recognize in the room if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to point out that that's what I'm looking for, quietly to everybody before we leave,
Okay, right.
so that we all have a general plan of what we're looking for.
Gotcha.
Can I look for anything religion based that might have anything to do with like the book we were looking for, or like any like necromancy? Because I'm not good at investigation, but I am good at religion.
I mean, keeping an eye out for any cult stuff. That'd be
Yeah.
Tick's just gonna look for shinies.
Okay.
good. That's called party funding. I like it.
I'm just gonna pat Tick on the head. All right.
You're fucking
Oh.
kidding. My rolls are just...
Can
Wait,
I
what?
roll a religion
that
to look
was
for any
right.
cult related stuff?
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like...
Yes, you absolutely can.
Look, I'm better at coming up with the ideas, not actually
Aww.
finding things. Oh, me and you both,
I'm-
winner.
But I'm proficient!
Girl, me too.
Yeah, but the
All
dice
right.
said-
You also only have a +1 to your religion. So there you go.
Your intelligence. Oh God, she's kind of dumb.
It's above
fine.
average. It's just not, great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nothing
least you're
wrong with
pretty.
being a little
not as pretty as
shiny.
Neth, but at least you're pretty.
I'm
Naturally.
gonna put my butter stick on Neth's hand.
Ah. Oh, now I'm greasy.
Squelches in your hands, fucking...
This is why both of us failed our checks. Like,
That's what you get for saying I'm prettier than you. You're prettier than me.
Neth is very pretty. I want it to be known.
I look at Tick and be like, who's prettier?
You, obviously.
Loaded question.
Winter
Neth-
blushes, but you can't see under the fake suit.
Neth has a 20 charisma. Just saying.
My charisma's
Okay.
17, but
You can be very charismatic, but you can still have the face of a fucking Rottweiler.
Yeah, but like, we're both like shadow elves. So
yeah, but I have cool colored hair, horns, and tits. So
fair. I don't have to.
Nice.
yeah. Okay,
So-
well, I'm not
in terms of
finding
the
anything.
information that is found between those of you who have succeeded on rolls. Lord Raika, you find the study, and you start looking through the study, and you find a lot of interesting things, and things that kind of like pop out to you as potentially more than what you might expect a person like this to have. Obviously, she's in charge of, apparently, from what you've heard, education and such here in Twilight. So there's a lot of sort of texts about various different subjects on a baseline, be it natural philosophy, architecture, basic math, things like that. Just kind of making sure that she understands the things that she's in charge of making sure that other people are supposed to understand soon enough. However, there are other things in here that definitely go outside of the usual in terms of what one would expect in a study such as this, wherein you find that there are books that are about various disasters that have happened in Oridon's time over the past 1,000 years. Whether it be orc attacks or plagues or various other sort of incursions from outside forces. A lot of these books go over the sort of like events, how Oregon dealt with them, things along those lines. Perhaps this is merely a historical curiosity, but the sheer volume of the types of books that she has on is kind of going over in meticulous detail all the various different types of accounts of these events. It makes things a little bit difficult to simply brush away as idle curiosity. So you notice all those, which can give you quite a bit of insight as to kind of where her mindset currently.
Yeah, if Soup noticed these books, he would definitely bring up the fact that that's kind of a trend. He'd be like, strange reading material these folks keep.
You said it was about historic, like, tragedies?
Essentially, yes. Attack.
Yeah, like large-scale attacks.
Monster attacks, incursions from various other sort of like peoples from outside of Oregon, plagues,
The natural
droughts.
disasters. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab those and put those in the bag to see if we can find out anything more.
You're stealing.
She might be using them for
All of-
tactics.
All of
Can we-
these books?
Can we just copy them somehow?
I don't have a pen or enough paper for that.
No, isn't there like a magical thing for that?
I'm not that kind of caster.
I can do one page at a time.
That's a lot of pages. Just,
Mm.
I'm just gonna scoop them all into the bag of holding.
They're definitely going to notice someone has pilfered their library.
That's fine.
Soup, amongst all of this, while you're kind of looking with Raiko, you also notice a book that the group has actually been after here, that is laying here in the next to one of the reading chairs in the study. It is a book that goes over the history of Twiland Hill, well, the prehistory of Twiland. Before it was the Twin Cities, before it was anything, back before it had been settled. Wherein the sort of land of Twiland Hill had been discovered as already having a slight population of people who had created a very small farming community on the island as a way of sort of separating themselves from the various dragons that had used to roam the lands and take control over everything and enslave the populace, things like that. That particular community seemed to come together and seek solace in the worship of Thondra prior to Twiland Hill ever being founded.
And this is one that they've been looking for specifically?
Yes.
He would say, I think that this one's quite old. And he would kind of hold it up and maybe somebody would notice that they're looking for it.
In the bag.
Right, well. You just grab it and toss it in the bag?
Yeah.
Alright, nobody noticed.
We can look at it after we're out of here. I don't want to spend time reading while we're infiltrating this woman's house.
That's a very fair point.
Anyway, did we find anything related to, you know, the cult or any kind of recruitment or maybe the counselors?
I suppose
Or a
Nick is looking for
diary?
Chinese, so he probably wouldn't find anything along those lines. That's not what he's looking for.
Well, can I make a perception roll if something just hits my eye or something that I would recognize?
I mean, you already made your roll for investigation.
Well, yeah, that's why I said
What I will
perception
say-
for the.
What I will say is, while you are looking for any sort of like valuables, of which of course you can just kind of like pick up random various things that you find in the kitchen. There's like silverware, obviously, that is made for a noble's set, generally speaking, which is much more valuable than the usual stuff that you you'd find a tavern where you're using wooden spoons and whatnot. There's little busts of various different sort of supposedly important figures throughout Twyland Hill's history, or even Oreden's history, perhaps. There is paintings and such, which potentially could have some value as well, that are sort of hung up in various different rooms. All of these things are pretty obvious for you to see. The value of them are fairly obvious as well, in terms of the fact that, at the very least, you'll get something for them. But the thing that's a little bit more interesting to you, outside of all of those various different things, is that there is, as you're kind of like looking for some sort of like vault of something that would be much more interesting, something that would have a lot more sort of private riches. You look and see, as you take a painting off of one of the walls, what appears to be, the painting itself appears to actually be fastened to the wall. As you kind of try to take it off the wall, you give it a little bit of a shake, and then it just tilts to the left. Instead of actually coming out of the wall, or off the wall. And as that happens, you see that one of the sort of alcoves of the hall that you're currently in, the plant kind of inside of the alcove kind of sinks down, and the alcove itself kind of turns sideways, as the wall now makes a like more or less a double slit, more or less, to go in.
Ooh, what do we have here?
Investigating on the interior, you find what appears to be some sort of shrine room.
Oh.
Inside this particular shrine room, there we go. You see many different drapes in this shrine room, all of which have this symbol on them. One that is fairly familiar to you.
Tick is just gonna take out his notebook and look at the symbol he's drawn back into it, and notices that it's the same fucking thing. And he goes like immediately back to the other people to tell them what he found and bring them there.
You guys are brought back to the shrine room that Tick had uncovered. Inside, you see the same thing, all these various different drapes that have this symbol emblazoned upon them. You see what appears to be an altar with a prayer book on it. The prayer book also has the same symbol on the front.
I'm gonna scoop that book into the bag.
Just
Oh my god.
This would be the first time Soup has seen this
wait.
symbol. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Is it too late to check the pedestal?
Oh, for traps.
For traps? Well,
Yeah.
Thankfully, the book gets ripped off, and there doesn't appear to be any sort of pressure plate trap
Fuck.
on the pedestal.
is this the first time Soup has seen this symbol? I guess
Very
it probably
fucking
described it, but he
careful.
hasn't seen it.
I don't quite remember if when you guys were originally.
I think
explained the
Topi
situation,
showed him a
so-
photo.
Tick definitely
Tick showed him a
showed
picture.
his.
Yeah.
His
Tick
drawing.
showed his drawing, and then the explanation of what's going on happened.
And the
So
alchemist stone.
Soup should know
Right.
what this is.
The rest of the party isn't really all that educated on what the alchemist stone is supposed to look like. They are vaguely aware that a large part of the symbol makes up what is traditionally known as the alchemist stone, with the exception of the circle and the square that is tipped to the side to make a diamond up top. That is extra. That is not normally what is on that symbol.
So Soup would absolutely, he's got this like journal that he keeps strapped to his back. So anytime that he gets an inspiration or sees something new or takes a note or anything really, he just sort of whips out his journal and he would draw what he's seeing now and then compare it to the notes that he's got of the alchemist stone, which exists in this alchemist journal already that he's referenced before, and make that comparison that you just pointed out. Like, it's close. It's similar, but there have been changes made. Look. And he would point out the two and kind of, share his knowledge.
Well, what do you think it means? Do you think they're trying to create and add to the alchemist stone, or that
Alchemist stone is a legend. It's not something that we need to. It's not something I thought we needed to worry about. It's theoretical. It's stories. It's hearsay.
well,
Maybe
apparently
Aeon
so
has
is
something
the
to do with
10th
stone?
god.
What if Adon made the stone? Or took the stone? Or made off the stone?
Well,
He would be perplexed, but he would make sure to take note of all this, and probably he would be tuning everybody else out while he meticulously makes note of these things, I would say.
they might also be using Adon to craft the stone. If it's so legendary and powerful, it probably needs some major kind of component to create it.
Or
Maybe
they
the
need the stone
sacrificing
to
of
unleash
many, many
Adon.
lives. Also true. We don't know, but that's why I want to take the book. The book might tell us more about their plans.
Yeah, that's fair, but next time when you take something out of a pedestal in a hidden room, let me check it first, yeah?
Check it for it's a book. What are you looking
Yeah,
for?
but the pedestal could be booby-trapped with a pressure plate.
Oh.
Next time you do that, you might get a wall of spikes dropped onto you, or dropped into a pit full of snakes and spikes and shit.
Not sure if you're paranoid or speaking from experience, but I'll leave you
Both.
to it next time.
It could be both.
Both.
Sorry, I'm not a burglar. This isn't what I do.
So, Soup inadvertently went through Tick's notebook, which had basically every single assassination, robbery, and all sorts of other very illegal shit that he's done for jobs.
And he listened and he did not judge.
Yeah.
We listen and we don't judge.
We all have our crazy.
He saw the little W plus T on the top of one of the pages.
Yeah.
Nick didn't write that. Winter definitely wrote that for Nick.
Is it in a pink gel pen?
Probably.
With sparkles.
How the fuck did you get my journal?
We share a room.
Yeah. You don't see me taking your clothes, for example.
You could.
Don't say anything. Shut your mouth. I knew that was coming.
He's just gonna wink and then be quiet.
I knew that was coming.
Meth is
Anyway.
gonna like rub the bridge of his nose. What else is in this room? We need to investigate
Anyway.
a little bit more.
Hidden room, possibly dangerous. Be very careful.
Well, Mr. Expert Burglar, would you care to investigate and find any more traps?
I mean, was there anything other of significant importance than the very obviously put book in the pedestal?
Not in particular. This just seems to be a private, like, sort of, I guess, meditation.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure the book's the only thing of value in here, other than the, you know.
And then the first room we found was a library, right?
Furniture. That's
Well, her study anyway.
Her study. Okay.
as interesting and helpful this probably is. I can't see anything for me in here, and Six just gonna like go look for more shinies.
Does he mean he doesn't
don't leave.
see anything worth selling in here?
I mean, a lot of it is worth selling, but I'm not
Winter's
gonna be
just
carrying
gonna
an...
nod.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna be carrying an entire sofa out of here.
Winter offers the bag of holding.
Before you wander off, where are we going? We found the study and we found this extra room, but we haven't found anything related to the current cult activity. We only found leads to tell us more about the cult in general.
Yeah, that's what... I mean, the book probably has something in there about it, but either way, you guys are doing that. I'm looking for something to keep bread on my table.
I
You don't
can
get
give
paid by the
bread.
Emperor?
I mean, yeah, but, you know, that only lasts for God knows how long.
Actually, that might make sense for us to take a bunch of shit worth something, so it looks like a normal robbery instead of us looking like into them for this particular reason.
Look at this one starting thinking. Also, no bag of holding. Don't take anything significantly huge. Take the things
Is there
that
any
they
jewelry?
won't be missing. if you see a huge crown with a bunch of jewels, don't take the fucking crown. Take like 1 or 2 jewels out of it.
I'm not saying we don't rob the place. I don't care that you guys are doing that, but we need to find a heading, somewhere to go in the house. Should we go into the basement, see what's going on down there? That's where I would hide secret shit.
It could have a bunch of wine. Especially old goes for a lot of money.
Basement?
Yeah.
Takes that wine, and Winter just kind of got a little excited.
For selling, dearie. Money.
All right. So what is the blueprint of like this building look like?
Oh, we don't know.
Well, I mean, like we kind of know, like, right? Like
Not really.
No.
Like
we've looked at it from the
we went
outside a
into
couple times.
study, we went into the secret room. Like, what other pathways
just found
are
it
there
on
other than the
accident.
basement?
Yeah,
Well, what are you looking for? You said a basement?
yeah, we're gonna try to find our way to like a basement or something. Try to find some hidden areas.
I mean, like, do we know where she's sleeping? She's sleeping in this house, right?
Yeah, she is.
Allegedly
Like,
somewhere.
do we know where that is? Because we want to avoid
Likely
it.
in her bedroom. Probably
do-
somewhere on either the second or third floor.
Sorry,
Yeah, we
who
have
was
it-
sleeping here? Question? Just a real question.
The counselor
Are we
Vaughn.
trying to run into guards?
Counselor, was that the cat?
No,
No.
Okay, good.
the
never
counselor was the lady that we saw at the banquet.
mind.
But no,
Okay,
we don't know which room is hers.
Okay.
We just know this is
Yes.
her house,
She has
Alright.
black hair and looks like she has a stick up her ass.
and she's kind of cute, in like a goth way.
True.
Can we get the picture brought back up, please?
No.
In a
Calm-
bitchy way.
Calm down. Calm down, cowboy. Look for the fucking. Look for the
Hell
seller. Damn it.
Look, if I was playing Smash or Pass, it'd be a Smash.
She looks like a young Karen.
The one that didn't eat my cooking.
Nah.
That's
Soup's like immediate pass.
What are you, gay?
Anyway, so
So, are you going up or down? Going basement
Down.
or for trying to find her bedroom?
we're gonna go
Not
down
going
first.
in her
Oh, we don't want her bedroom.
Okay.
Let's
I
check
do
the-
want a
Never
diary
mind.
though,
I
but
take that back. I want her bedroom.
Right, you have a cool
Everybody
weekend.
else goes
Keep
to the
your pants.
basement, whereas Raiko is looking for her bedroom.
no. I throw my bag of holding
My
over
threat-
Raiko's head. I
my
grab him.
stealth isn't high enough to go to her bedroom.
If I think Raiko's trying to head towards her bedroom, I'm gonna put my bag of holding over his head and scoop him in.
He can fight against that if he wants to. You don't have to just let you do that.
No, I'm going with her.
Right. Sneaking to a basement.
You guys find that the entrance to the basement is located in the kitchen, which is to be expected because a decent amount of the basement, from what you can see as you descend down, is a wine cellar.
I fucking knew it.
Are they like big barrels of wine, or are they like
No.
bottles stacked on
They
shelves?
they are bottles on the usual sort of wine shelves that you would expect.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I don't want to say I told you so, but
Winter wants to
Might
look
grab
at all the
a
bottles. She looks kind of excited.
Neth
Not
is
all the
looking for
bottles.
secret doors.
couple of the bottles, and not the most expensive shit. Take the second most expensive shit.
Oh god, I'm so bad at this investigation stuff. I'm pulling on bottles, trying to get him to open a door or something, looking around, trying to see what I can see.
Looks like I'm not doing any better.
Yay!
Oh, we got the
Fucking
train!
The fucking train. I swear to God.
Yay!
Hey.
Damn, 28?
Where's it?
Fucking hell.
Winter got a 10. She's distracted by all the wine.
Ooh, not 20 for soup with a 28. That's fucking
Let's
nice.
go.
Winter's distracted by the wine, and Tick is trying to make sure Winter doesn't get too distracted by the wine.
That sounds about right.
Soup is checking out proportions of the room. He's got his tool. Okay, this is the first time this has come up. So he's kind of reached into his little pack and he's taken out a screwdriver, what looks to be like a screwdriver, and he's kind of holding it out. And right before your eyes, it kind of switches to like a chisel, like a hammer type thing. Like it kind of the end rotates out to like a sort of a chisel. And then he starts sort of taking it to the corners of the room and checking out dimensions, and that's how he got the intelligence check. He's looking for maybe weird layouts or weak sections of the wall or something that stands out strangely, but he's using his woodworking tools. Is the room made of stone or wood? I should have asked that ahead of time. Stone. So it's wood. It's stone cutting tool. So it definitely is a chisel. Then in that case, or like a mallet. And yeah, he's turned his little screwdriver has turned into stoneworking masonry tools. I think that's what it's called. And he's kind of checking out the stones to see if he's just looking at them real close, as far as you can tell.
You got some sort of multi-tool? That's awesome.
You get a full sort of breadth of what this sort of what the makeup, what the layout of this particular cellar is, and you start looking around trying to make sure that you can get a full idea of if there's anything that feels off about it. And you notice that there is a very odd moisture that gathers near one of the walls. It gathers near the base of it. There is a ever so slight scent of sulfur from what you can determine from that moisture. And it, as you kind of like glance at this wall, look over it, and then look at the base of it, you notice that the wall seems to be one which kind of sits on top of something as opposed to being connected to the actual ground.
I would relay that information. I would say that something's not quite right about the rocks here, and it's absorbing some sort of liquid in a strange way.
Well, is it coming from this side of the wall or the other?
It looks like it's coming from someplace else, not in this room.
Through your investigation, Soup, you are able to determine that there is a very good chance that what you're looking at is perhaps a entrance into, or at least behind some sort of way into the sewers would probably be the best way to put it.
So there's like, I would probably, can I use my tool to figure that out? Can I, like, I guess it's a investigation. Is it with advantage with it? No, it's +6, double my persuade per.
I mean, you got a nat 20, so I'm just kind of giving it to you.
Oh yeah, okay, that's abs. I'll take it. Thank you.
So
yeah. So it's I relay that information.
So the wall does open somehow.
Seems so. Raiko is investigating as well, though he does not have the stone cutting tools to understand kind of all this sort of stuff. He now knows that he's so for a switch, given the information that Soup is given, that this wall seems to be an entrance of some sort, though you don't know exactly how to get through it at the moment. Raiko starts to look through the places, find some sort of switch.
Can I use my beak and peck at it?
No. You are a little bit more intelligent than that.
Raiko finds the switch and headbutts it. Nailed it.
You don't know what owlin shit we do.
I know you rolled in that 20. Okay, so fucking chill.
I know owls don't peck at shit. They're not a chicken.
Instead of randomly pecking at things like a chicken, Raiko, you find.
I would think it would be more like echolocation or something.
You find what appears to be. You kind of go through the various different wines on the rack, and all of them seem to be organized in a very particular fashion, via date as well as origin in terms of like breweries that they come from, things like that, or wineries, and you find one particular bottle that looks like it's entirely out of place. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be where it is. The time is wrong, the date's wrong, the location that it was made is wrong, and you pick that one up, or at least try to, and you note that as you lift it, it kind of seals itself upwards and against the side of the rack instead of being lifted, and as it does so...
Wait, you're talking about a bottle of wine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as it does so, on the wall that Soup identified, a sort of stone structure kind of descends, revealing what appears to be an open.
All right, who wants to go down the spooky hole first?
Winter
It's like
grabs
Tick.
Tick's hand.
I guess Tick's going. He's the guy.
What?
You keep teaching us that we're doing it all wrong. After you, sir.
Oh my fucking god!
I agree with the bird.
Winter has instant regret because she grabbed Tick's hand beforehand. That means she's gotta go
She's like,
too.
oh shit.
No, you're gonna fucking stay behind. Tick's gonna go look in there if there's anything. Fucky wucky.
Well,
Gonna
we're
burn us
gonna
or
follow
poison
you,
us or-
but once you give the clear, we're gonna follow you in.
Yeah. All right. Perception, investigation. What do I need?
Six
Yeah,
dice
are
for
you
new character.
scouting?
Yeah, I'm checking.
I'd call that
Checking the
more of
room.
a perception.
I think he's looking for traps or anything that could hurt us. I got you.
Awesome.
I'll give you a tap on the back and some of the you feel this chill kind of run down your spine as shadows envelop you
20.
and kind of like bolster your senses.
Hell yeah. Tvitni. I got 60 dark vision, so even if it's dark, I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, how dark is it? Because is it just a black hallway down there? Is that how that works?
More or less, yeah.
Wait. Okay, so does anyone have like a crossbow bolt?
What for?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Hold on,
Yeah,
what for?
I just give him one of my crossbow bolts.
Kind of takes it and he reaches into a capsule and sprinkles this sort of this chemical on it, and it glows. And he uses magical tinkering to give it a dim light source of 5 feet. And he was like, "Fire this down the hallway."
Hold, no, we don't want
they're
to.
gonna
We don't want to
fucking
give our
blind me.
wait. You're going to give our position away. What are you doing?
Seeing what we're up against.
We don't want them to see what they're up against.
Is now a good time to
You
tell you I'm
very
not very good
adopted
with my
the darkness.
crossbow?
I'm gonna pass it back to you, and as long as you cover it, it's just a magical glowing crossbow of light.
Oh, okay.
You really adopted the darkness. I was
Non-magical.
molded by it. Born by it.
Glowing crossbow.
I'll just wrap something around it.
you
And put it
you
back
might have
in.
been born in the darkness and molded by it, but I was abducted by the darkness.
Sounds like you're a victim.
Okay, Bane.
I'm very much
60 dark vision, 20 perception. What do we got?
I have 120 dark vision.
That's awesome. What do we got?
Well, you got a fucking sewer is what you got.
No
for as
traps, no
long as you
nothing,
can
just
see.
basic
There does not
sewers?
appear to be any traps coming in.
Right. We good. It's just sewers.
Fine, I'll take point.
The fuck do you mean?
Well, you're not going in.
What the fuck are you talking about? I just did.
Oh, you peeked your head in and looked and said it was clear.
Yeah. So I went in to take a closer look.
Alright, well, anyway, you've got that cannon thingy, and I pull out my sword. I'll take point.
You got that cannon thingy.
I don't know about this. This is a kind of creepy guy.
All right. Why are we pulling out swords?
I'm walking into a spooky dark tunnel.
They're trying
I'm
to
not
see whose
going
dick is
unarmed.
bigger.
Okay, and?
All right, I guess I'll pull out my rapier and I'll go with you.
Put and I are both covering up the rear. We're gonna be in the back. He rolls kind of slow sometimes.
I just stand next to Tick, I guess, and I just look at my hands. I'm like, I am a weapon. I don't know.
Dude, these guys are fucking stupid. The whole point of sneaking is to not get noticed, aka not fighting.
I'm just not. I nod at every word Tick says.
I mean, shit, if they want to get caught, they can get caught.
I mean, we're still stealthying.
Yeah, I'm not going in there guns blazing. I'm sneaking in.
Yeah, just being ready for anything, you know? It makes sense.
It's a lot more handy to have both of your hands free when shit goes down.
When shit goes down, I want to have my weapon in my hand.
Yeah.
Both of you, quit arguing. You're being loud. Stop it.
You begin to descend into the sewers here from the exit in Miss Vaughn's estate. I'm going to take a quick moment to take a quick break.
Yes.
I'll give everybody 5 minutes to refill drinks, use the bathroom, whatever you can do.
Potty! I didn't want to interrupt the story. It was getting good.
Yeah.
I also have to
But
potty, but last time I went to the
See how many
bathroom, I
places
missed
you
something
rock
super
already,
important.
Roy.
Good. See you in 5.
All right, see you. I'll be right back.
My God. We came to rob the place. I'm gonna pull my weapon out. Great. We're gonna fucking die. Cool.
Damn,
Excuse me.
that was a good one.
Thank you.
I need a drink. I'm out of water.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
That was a very long pee.
Well, I had to let the dogs out too.
Mm.
How much is a 4080 Super?
I don't know.
What?
Oh, that sounded expensive.
That's almost that's almost the same amount that I paid for my entire
Yeah, I was about to
fucking
say.
computer.
It's not good. It's not good right now. Don't even look. But it's because
Uh.
they're being influenced by the 50 series right now. So it's not entirely what it's really worth, you know.
That makes no sense. A new, better one comes out. Let's make the older ones more pricey.
It's because the new one sucks. It's not better.
Fucking. I'm gonna kill myself tonight.
It's better in the sense that it's newer. It's better in the sense that it's got better tech. But they dumped a lot of their priorities, let's say, into AI and frame generation rather than actual hardware tech. And so it's really getting, I mean, marginally better. Like if you had a 4090 and you're going to upgrade to a 5090, it's like, I think I read it's like 14% difference. I mean, it's like nothing. It's really like nothing. It might even be less than that. I think it might be 11% difference, actually. I think I remember.
Jesus.
It's real bad. It's real bad. It's
That's
real
actually
bad
not a bad jump. That's
for a $2,000 upgrade. Usually there's a little bit more to it than that. Like you're getting some frame rates,
mean-
but mostly it's generation.
I mean, not really. I mean, like that's pretty typical.
Doesn't the 30 series have frame generation too?
They have ray tracing. No, they don't really. They have that's called NLDSS or NLD, something like that. They have the ray tracing, yes, but they don't really. It's better now, supposedly. They have cores devoted just to AI or something.
How does what is the other? I haven't built my computer for so long. And I'm like cognitively declining. what's the other not ray tracing people that's competitive to them?
AMD.
Yeah, how are they doing with their non-ray tracing comparison?
So I have an RX 6700 XT right now, which is compared to right around the 3060 Ti, between 3060 Ti 3070 mark. And I have really no problems. Even when I turned ray tracing on, the only games that really couldn't run was like Indiana Jones. And so they're doing really well. Their high end, the 7900 XTX right now is actually the thing that that's what I'm leaning toward. Like it's not going to be the RTX side. I don't think. I think I'd rather do the not Nvidia. Why am I blanking out on what's not Nvidia? It's the other one.
Because ray tracing is only good for like when you have an underpowered thing for the task it's doing, right? Where you can see the difference. So if you have like two just naturally hardware powerful cards, the ray tracing doesn't make a ton of difference. Or am I remembering this wrong?
It's really only when they've been programmed with the ability to kind of see it because it just reads light differently, and so I think that's like a proprietary thing. So they do it super well. So when you turn it on, if you don't have an RTX card, it really drags down the performance, like really bad. Whereas if you turn it on with an RTX card, it doesn't drag down the performance because it's natively, capable of it.
When I built my computer, it was like RTX shit was like, like it was like massacring. But then I heard AMD was like pulling ahead at one. I don't know.
They still are behind. They're top of the line 7900 XTX. When ray tracing is off, compares just about the exact same to a 4080 Super.
Okay,
like,
so
really
they
about
haven't
exactly
closed
the same.
Okay, gotcha.
But
Yeah.
but when you turn ray tracing on, then it gets a little bit more noticeable. Then you start really kind of. But it depends on how important ray tracing is to you, because also we were talking about a price difference of roughly double.
Yeah.
So how much do you want to pay extra for it?
Right.
I think my answer is a 7900 XTX. I think, even still with the 9070 series coming out next week.
Sweet. Wait, is Lundy back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait,
I think we're good.
You good?
I haven't heard Haven.
Yep. No,
I'm
she
good.
went to go get. Oh,
Okay.
I've been back. My headset's wireless, so if I go to the kitchen or something to grab anything, my headset's usually on still.
Okay.
She called me out for taking forever to pee.
did yeah.
So, let's bring you guys over here. Oh. Get rid of that. There you go. Before that continues to confuse me. Go. And should start dragging you guys over here.
We got the founding of the Twin Cities book, right?
Yes.
Uh huh.
If everybody's walking around with weapons out, and it seems like we could run into danger at any point, Soup is gonna pull 3 pieces of ammunition from his little like bicep pouch that he keeps it in, and kind of rub some powder into the 3 of them, and he says he turns to Pud and he's like, 2 for you, 1 for me, just in case. And he kind of passes them into Pud, and they get just absorbed, and they're floating in there like a Jello mold.
Neth is very nervously hanging onto his mask. You see, he's kind of like his hands are shaking a little bit as he's looking, like feeling the mask.
You good? Is there someone nearby or something?
Not that I know of, but I'm not a fan of combat.
Listen, you guys wanted to take the front. I'm letting you guys take the front.
I'm taking the front because I'm better in the front than you are. Not because I want to be here.
In an empty source. Got it.
God, that's what you look like? No, I would be afraid. Soup would be afraid of that.
Listen, Neth, we can let him go in front.
You guys have been together longer than I have, so if
we normally just take the back because we have more range. That's about it.
Yeah, I didn't see a sword, so I expected he was more of a.
No? Still working on the other ones.
Why don't we get Gregory?
Who's Gregory?
Gregory is my best friend. I summon Gregory.
and he can be in front and stealth.
And then I have Gregory walk over and put his arm around Neth.
Who's Gregory?
Gregory
is my companion. He looks exactly like me, except he's just one big black shadow.
Okay.
Neth does not let Gregory touch him.
Gregory's fine.
Looks very, very sad.
Gregory is
He
like a
needs to do
sweeter,
some
less
major
annoying
body
version
work.
of Raiko.
Because you cannot see any facial structures on him. You need to do some major
No, he
slumpage
hunches
for
down,
that to see.
Yes, major slumpage. You got it. That's yep, exactly.
He's great at pantomime.
All right. So I tell Neth, let Gregory handle this. I can see through Gregory's eyes, so yeah.
Whatever you guys think is best.
Gregory should go ahead like normal.
That's a
Gregory
lot
is a
better
damn
idea.
shadow, so I mean.
I know,
does
I'm pretty
Gregory
smart,
need
huh?
To roll a stealth check or no?
Oh, I meant
Neth will be
Gregory
rolling a
altogether,
stealth
but-
check.
Anybody who would like to stealth may roll stealth checks as you proceed through this place.
All right, the
Trying to-
first.
Aw, damn it, but my last one was so good.
Oh my God, that's
Oh,
Max
God,
both
I-
ways.
I have blended into the shadows perfectly.
So does Gregory get the same stealth check as me?
Yeah.
Okay.
He shares all of your stats and such.
Dude, that's like a double max. That's crazy, Neth.
I got an okay one.
Dude, I really suck at rolling right now.
This is not gonna go great, but
That's not
I
bad.
don't know if
better than I thought.
I don't know if I would call
Wait.
12 sucking because that's like on the plus side.
Yeah, Neth has removed his mask, by the way. He is not wearing it anymore.
I'm wearing this mask that I posted.
Yeah, that's
In
not gonna.
terms of you guys' stealths.
I think you're gonna be afraid of us.
There's one of you who does meh. Another.
Oh,
who
I
does
forgot
okay.
that I have advantage on it because of my feet don't make noise.
Oh yeah.
That gives you advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
When
should
it
have
comes
too.
to like sound wise.
Oh my fucking god.
That's why I
thought it
got
would
them
ju-
for you.
Yeah. I'll roll again then.
So yeah,
Well,
should
that's
I
not
roll
a lot
again?
better, but
Welcome to
yeah,
the 20s, dog. We're not exactly 30s, but you know.
yeah.
Nope, I'm rattling though.
Okay,
thought
can
it
I
was
take
just
the one
like
that was
a-
better?
That is what advantage does.
Can I take my 15, please?
That's what advantage is. Yes.
Yeah, Neth is currently like as you see him, he's almost transparent in the shadow, and once he stops moving, he becomes completely invisible.
Neth.
What? Shut up!
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
hiding.
Alright, so we'll send Gregory
What are you,
down
Rex?
being very sneakily. Or, Neth, would you like to go instead of Gregory? Since
I
you're
thought we had the
like-
plan to send the spooky shadow thing in there.
Yeah, but like I
You
can't
are a
fucking
spooky shadow
see
thing
you.
now.
Alright, Gregory walks down the hall. He's about 15 feet in front of us. But he's going very slow and very sneaky.
Well, move Gregory.
Wait.
Oh no, I
we have a
can't.
thing up? Oh
His
shit!
thing is at the end. He's in the back of the line right now.
I didn't know we had a thing up.
I am not able to move Neth.
I am not able to move anything either.
Same.
Why?
You didn't fix
Is
it.
it giving
Lindy.
you an
Because we're in
error,
combat.
or-
No,
It
it's
says
just
we're
one
in
of those-
combat.
We can't literally click
yeah,
our
it's just we're in
people.
combat. That's why.
Yeah,
He's
but
trying
we can
to-
still move our people when we're in combat, though.
No, not.
None of it's not our turn.
Oh, it's my turn, so I can move now.
There it goes.
No, we're just no longer in combat.
I fixed it
Okay.
Okay.
because I am a genius.
Who the fuck is
Thank you.
this?
That's me.
Neth.
Dog, you said you're beautiful? What the fuck?
Well, to be
We
fair,
don't
that is
judge.
just his 3D like sort of miniature
Hold up.
model.
You need to swap that out for the other one he posted, because that shit looks creepy. Yeah, what the yeah, that one.
Why'd you switch it?
That's just the
Did you want Soup to not
Modeling
feel
it.
bad for being the only one that doesn't have AI?
Look, if AI could get me without a beard, I would be down for it. But they think that shaggy gnomes have to
That's
have a beard, and I
beautiful.
can't tell them there's any different.
Honestly, he's a gnome, so it works for him.
I'd say that's
Yeah.
like average.
There you go.
Oh, there's a
No.
fucking hallway right there.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have 120 feet dark vision.
I got
Oh, wait,
60.
this
Excuse me, but my token's not correct. I'm supposed to have 120 feet dark vision.
I'm just saying, I want to make sure. I don't want anything to sneak up on me from more than 120 feet away.
Excuse me, sir, but I have dark vision. I have dark vision. Excuse me, I have dark vision as well.
People are saying I have the greatest dark vision of all. People love my
Mine's
dark
literally
vision.
better than everybody
My dark
else's.
vision is
Everybody
huge.
always gets dark vision. If people don't get dark vision, the Twilight Cleric gives them 300 feet dark vision. Then they're like, haha, now we all have dark vision.
Sure.
Can you please make sure that it's all edited? You can edit your own tokens, by the way, just as a note.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Just so y'all know, Lundy has not slept a lot. He's not irritable at all.
Ah! If you would like to edit your own token, please go into the token in the upper right of your character sheet.
You're
It's a
gonna
little
regret this.
circle. And you can go to identity, appearance, vision, and set your vision to what it should be.
Good to know.
This is our first time using Foundry, by the way. Everything we know about it is what you've taught us.
We have been playing for like a year.
Yep.
I would figure at this point some sort of curiosity in how your character sheets work may play into it, but okay.
I just assumed that like stuff like that you have control over.
I don't touch stuff so I don't break it.
Blah, 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 blah. Anyways. And you move Gregory
Is that
over
the
here.
front?
He is now currently in the water. He's in the sewer
Oh, that's
water.
water. Okay, I see.
Yeah. That's green sewer water. It's not good. Doesn't smell good. Actually, this whole place doesn't smell all that great, to be entirely honest. You have let a fairly sewage-like smell just permeate into the cellar, and also you are now just delved into it. As you're moving Gregory forward, he notes there are a couple of different passageways here, one that heads southwards and one that heads northwards. The northwards seems to have some sort of table by which there are some people who are sitting at said, all of which are dressed up in robes, and they appear to be nursing various different mugs.
Oh. I tell them that there's people over there, and they are nursing mugs.
Sounds like they're probably cultist guards. We should do something about them before they reveal our position.
Interesting.
So your approach is to reveal our position.
Well, I'm sorry, but your clattering is a little loud. If they hear you, they could tell other people.
Let's see. Can we put him to sleep or something? How many do I see at the table? 4?
At that table, yeah?
Said yeah.
What do you guys normally do whenever you're breaking into things?
Maybe we should go like right here, and then see what we can hear them talking about.
There you go.
Can I hear
Fine.
Gregory too?
No. Gregory
Yeah, I
does
think
things on your behalf. You can switch places with Gregory and do things.
Is Gregory a familiar? Because
No.
can't you communicate with him?
No.
Gregory is not a familiar.
He's like part of me. He's like my
Ness is
soul
basically
projection.
invisible right now. Ness could go get pretty close and listen.
Neth can go get pretty close and listen. Neth will go get close and listen. I'm gonna try to peek around this corner without being seen. And listen
Why
in.
don't you
Here you
just
see
listen
there.
first?
You look in here and you see there appears to be a little bit of a bar area that's been set up down here. Why anybody would want to drink alcohol at a place that smells like sewage is anyone's guess. But there does appear to be a fairly wide open spot in here. Tell there are lights that are coming from the side that you can't see at the moment. As you're looking at the fellows who are in here that you can see them all sort of hunched over the table. One of them looks to the other. New sacrifice for tonight. Think they're happy? Oh yeah, everyone's always happy. One. Can only hope that it'll be my turn soon. Gotta win the lottery first. True. Luck be with them today.
What the? Are they talking about the game that Neth's playing?
What are you doing up here? I thought I was sneaking up here alone.
I'm way back here.
That's like 30 feet. Shut up.
Okay, dude, stop
Shut-
talking
shut-
to
shut-
me. What'd you hear?
We're going back to the party. All right, so they're talking about some kind of sacrifice, and I think they're sacrificing each other. Something
What?
about a lottery.
What
I
was
That's
that?
don't know
all?
what they mean, but they're just drinking in a bar, talking about sacrificing people.
Sacrifice.
Like you do.
These don't seem like good people.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're in a sewer, just hanging out drinking, so probably not.
Wait, were there sacrifices when that shit first started before? Like when the first
were
place
all-
where we started?
You mean Conquer?
Yeah. Didn't they have
I mean,
to sacrifice a bunch of people in order to bring that dude out?
I believe
Something happened.
I'm remembering that right,
Something
Lundy?
happened.
We didn't see them sacrifice anybody. No.
They literally killed like a whole bunch of people as part of like a ritual. Was it? Am I
Yeah, the OG crew saw that in
Yeah.
Conquer, yes.
So me and Tick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess we would bring that up and say, the last time I heard of something like that, and I just tell them about that in character, because I'm stupid and can't remember shit from that long ago.
So it's you guys are the ones on the secret mission. What do you do with these guys?
Fuck.
Shush.
Well, see. What else do we see here? We just see a hallway going down. There's this other one right here. I guess like we would want to see if there's anything on the other side of the hall, because if we do something right here, they'll definitely hear it across the hall, right?
Probably.
So let's make sure.
Alright.
Let's see what we can see in there first before we talk about what we'll do about these guys.
Aren't you some kind of super secret assassin, dude? Aren't you like good at quietly killing people?
Yeah, but let's like, if that doesn't go well, and they yell because one of them gets out or something, like let's make sure that like we have our bases covered.
We'll make sure they don't yell.
Fine, I'll go check this hallway.
But
Yeah.
they will have information.
Jesus Christ, you went in it? We need a bird.
Lundy, do I get mauled on my way to this hallway?
What the fuck? Ah, where'd it
I will
go?
say very brave. Just like to just.
Hold on, real quick. I got yelled at for doing that shit before. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, but his stealth is at like 35 right now or something.
It doesn't really matter if anybody's looking, you know. Like it's fine if you're behind people or if you're sneaking or if you're
You
sneaking
just
behind
walked
people,
in
or if
a
you're off to the
hallway.
side. But if somebody were just like standing here, like looking over here,
I am sticking to the shadows.
a 31 stealth ain't gonna do shit.
We've had this discussion before. Dick.
No, you're right. You're right. Neth is not a burglar. He does not know these things.
Now, thankfully, there wasn't somebody here. Instead, you appear to be in what appears to be a maintenance tunnel of sorts for the sewer. As you continue to go through here, you note that it seems to start to go upwards, and you're pretty sure this heads back up to the surface.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
Good quick escape.
Do these doors... Okay, so like you see how there's a door here and a door here, right? But I see like this thing right here. So
It's less a door and more just like an arch.
what I'm saying is like, if I were to fly, can I fly over it so they wouldn't see me walk past it?
No, there's no over in the sewer.
Yeah, we're in tunnels, my guy. There's no.
The
No,
only reason that you
no,
can
no,
see
no,
over
no.
top of it right now is because you're
I
looking
don't
at a
know.
map.
Yeah, but I don't know how tall the ceiling is. That's my point. Like the door, the door could be 6
the ceiling
feet tall.
is connected to the door, the little
Okay.
arch, more or less.
Well,
There's
know.
no flying over.
Well, I'm just making sure. I don't know.
I'm just letting you know.
All right.
You asked the question, I answered.
Let's see. All right. So, how many people were there? 4?
There was also a bartender that Neth was able to identify, and there's probably more.
Ooh. Okay.
I see.
Do we want to just start combat, or maybe we should just like sneak past them?
No.
What do you guys think?
A Winter just like opens up her bag.
If you're going to start a fight, let me know first.
They said that they are trying to be the sacrifice to win the lottery. This reminds me of that one book.
I don't think this is a good time to be talking about literature.
What the fuck? Alright, so they could walk out here at any time. They're just there to drink something, so we have to do something.
Well, there is a pathway behind the bar. There's another area behind it.
Oh, I see. I did not know that. Alright, well, how are we supposed to sneak in there and do this sneakily? They're gonna see us walk in there. You know-
You guys are the assassins.
I'm not an
The cult
assassin.
busters.
Alright, so I guess we could send somebody down like to this area to watch out. And then
Wait. Don't we have bags full of wine right now? Can't you just go and restock the bar?
I feel like they know exact like that seems like too exclusive of a little club they have to just like act like part of like the workforce.
A delivery system.
Yeah, like
Oh, hey, we have your next shipment.
who the fuck are
It's
you?
on the house. Are they gonna question it if you put down expensive wine in front of them on the house?
Yeah, but we don't know enough about them to act like them.
That's true. True.
Let's see. Should we go listen more? This is I don't know. Maybe we should just try to. I mean, are we able were they paying attention to the doorway, or would we be able to literally just walk by?
I mean, it's a quiet spot, so if anybody's like clinking or clanking.
Everybody
That's probably
that
where
is
it's at.
not
Like,
Neth get
I
in
give
a
a-
bag.
All right. I guess I kind of
Sure.
want us to go explore a little bit more before we have to have an interaction. Is that fair?
I mean, it's fine with me, I guess. What are we looking for? More dudes?
You know, that's a good point. But what are we gonna do? Like, attack them and fight them, and then, like, what do we have? What are we gonna do here?
I'm like 60% sure that these are cultists.
So we basically destroy them,
For
and
their
then
religion is what you're saying.
We can knock them unconscious,
do we want to keep one of
and
them and
then
put one of them in the
tie
bag?
them up. No, we tie them up and leave them there behind the bar or something.
We wouldn't want to talk to them and like
I don't think that.
investigate them or whatever, or what is interrogate them?
We
One of
only
them?
need one to interrogate.
So
Yeah, we can knock
kill
the other ones
others?
out. Why do you want to kill people?
Because it's easier.
It's wrong. That's murder.
Yeah, but it's easier.
Sounds like these fellas
And you
want to
know,
die anyway.
listen, those guys that die, they're not running away to go tell us everyone that we're here. All right, so these guys, they're drunk, they're drinking or whatever. There's 4 of them and a barkeeper.
Possibly more. I couldn't see inside the room very well.
How
Well-
flammable is alcohol?
All right, does everybody
Very.
have rope?
Depends on the
Yes.
the strength.
I mean, if they're cultists, do we really care about keeping them alive except for one of them?
Yeah, but then we're letting them win. That's what they want, is to die.
That's weird. Okay. Alright. So, I guess, do we need to re-stealth to go over here, or are we just stealthed? 24 minutes.
I have not moved an inch.
Neither have
Alright.
I.
So,
Wait, no, I did. I moved forward.
me,
You moved a lot of inches.
I did.
me, Neth, Topi, are you coming?
Sure.
Okay. So there's going to be 4 of the people we have to apprehend. So, I take one, Neth takes one, Topi takes one, and we can have Soup watch, and can you take one, Winner?
I guess, but I'm not very stealthy at the moment.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on the bartender, and, because I guess I'll go in, me and Neth will go in first, then you guys come in behind us. So me and Neth will take, because you guys are going to use range shit, right?
Yeah. I
Well,
do.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Neth take the one closest to the door.
hey, question: are we killing them? Because I don't think I can. I don't think I can just knock somebody out.
Listen, if you kill someone, I don't give a fuck. All right, like,
You don't.
because he has a gun. You have stuff, so both of you, it would have to be me or Neth.
'Cause
Should we be shooting that thing in the sewers?
All I got are big spells that'll kill people. I
Well,
can't really knock someone out.
Tick, are you able to come in so we don't make noise with your gun? Do you have like, you have like hand-to-hand shit too, right?
We're killers.
I also
I have
can't
a-
guarantee that I won't kill somebody.
I have a dagger. But I
Fine,
don't know.
I'll not kill them.
Dagger.
I
I'll
don't think
go
I
in
can.
and
I-
solo all of them.
I don't think I
have
can
a
non.
dagger.
Non-lethally.
I have a dagger, but I don't know the rolls for it because it doesn't say.
I don't
it's
think
a
I can
it's a dexterity weapon, so
non-lethally-
you would use your same attack.
Okay.
I can't non-lethally like cast fireball in a room
It's
full of
weird that
alcohol.
there's
You
not,
know.
like,
Who the
an
fuck is saying to
action
cast fireball in the room?
I'm
So
very
so if you go to your
limited.
inventory, then you would just click on dagger, and then you should get a pop up like this.
It gives
Most
me
of my
this.
spells require fire. You know.
Listen, I'll take care of 2 of them. It's fine.
The non-lethal aspect hasn't even crossed Soup's mind. They
I'll
know
take
what
one.
they signed.
Gregory will take one.
Why aren't we trying to like, I don't know, listen more and sneak?
I mean, what else? Like, he had a good point. What else is going to be down here other than running into guys? It's a fucking sewer.
Rats.
So
We already have one of those.
Yeah.
You're the
I
only
can't tell
one
if
for
you're
me.
excited or worried about that. Like, I don't know.
All right, come on. I'm tired of waiting. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hi ho, Silver, Leroy Jenkins,
wait.
whatever. Let's
Leroy
let's have
Jenkins.
Gregory go in first, though.
All right.
Okay. So Gregory's going in, and go ahead and give me a stealth on his approach.
On Gregory's.
Yes. Okie dokie. Gregory goes in, trying to sneak up on one of the various people at the tables in this particular establishment.
Oh my God.
Is there a lot more than we thought?
Wait, I don't see anybody, so I don't know.
That is true. You do not see anybody at the moment because I do not have them individually in there.
So what? What
Too many to display.
should I be seeing?
About like 17, 18 people in here altogether.
Damn,
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
Christ! I haven't been seen yet.
Gregory hasn't, no.
Okay, Gregory comes back over here. And I say, guys, there's like 17 or 18 fucking people in here.
Should we leave?
Listen,
What are you
if
surprised?
we're gonna do this battle, we ain't doing no non-lethal bullshit. We can go in.
Better.
If we go in here, it's fucking on. All right. I ain't holding shit back. I ain't risking 17, 18 people.
Oh,
At
what's
least
going
they-
on out there?
Hold on.
Shut up! Shut up!
Are you surprised? You're like borderline yelling.
Somebody going, shut up! Right outside the door.
I'm gonna use
Maybe
my one with
fireball.
the shadows and become invisible, standing in this dim light.
Maybe fireball.
Tick's gonna just make like rat noises.
I'm gonna look around at everybody
He's
in
not.
the quietest
He's not
noise.
proud of this. He's not
He's
proud
not
of this. But
proud of this.
But Tick's just gonna start making like rat noises.
In the quietest manner, I'm gonna look around and be like, fireball? And I'm nodding and then shaking, nodding my head, shaking my head to try to get what everyone's thinking.
Ryko,
Oh, Lord.
shut the fuck up now. That's all you hear in your head. There's no talking back. That's the end of the message. You can't say anything.
Okay. we have
If
to
he
get
comes out to
out.
investigate, I'm gonna try to grab him and pull him to the side and cover his mouth.
Perfect.
Tick is just making rat noises.
Yeah.
How does that work? Does that work? Lundy, please let it work. We're not ready.
It's a sewer. There's rats. Presumably.
That would be a performance check.
Fuck.
Performance check to be yourself.
Bastard.
He's not being himself. He's being a rat.
He's a
Okay,
rat.
that's 16 without any fucking bonuses.
Wow.
Oh,
Can I
no.
use...
You know what? If he gets to do that, I'm just an owl.
No,
In a sewer,
down
I'm
here.
gonna shoot you myself.
An owl in a sewer. That sounds
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot
All
you
right,
myself.
Is
if
the
you do
guy?
that.
Do we hear footsteps?
Yeah, there's a couple footsteps of a fellow who's kind of like looking out towards the entryway that you guys have been hovering.
All right, perfect.
Got it. Rat noises did fuck all.
He doesn't come out entirely, but the rat noises happen. And he says, "Something's prowling here." Might
Must
be a
have been the-
mouse.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been.
Okay, what are we doing?
I'm going to gently place my hand over Raiko's beak.
I'm just gonna gently nod at that.
It must be kind of easy, actually, to hold a beak like closed. rather than
Yeah.
Shh.
Yeah.
Something a lot more solid to kind of like hold on to.
Oh wait, no, Raiko's like 10 feet away from me. I can't do that. Never mind.
That being said, the guy he hears the rat noises. You can kind of see the shadow of him peering down in this direction. I can't fucking ping. Before returning back into the room.
Fucking hell.
Okay, but seriously, what the fuck are we doing now?
Oh no, you guys are the heroes. What do we do?
I never claimed to be a hero. This was your idea.
Alright, we only have two options here.
Can we
can
move
either-
away from the fucking door before we start talking?
Fine. We can either go in the room and just fucking party, or we go try to sneak past the door and go look elsewhere. These are like our only two options.
Would we leave?
Well,
Always Tim's favorite option.
We do need to get out of here before it gets daylight.
No, we can stay down here and leave through the sewers. There's a way out.
Yeah, it's right across the hall.
Okay, but we need to get as far away from the Diamond District before morning.
What time is it?
Early.
The catering party
5
was
in the morning.
the catering party was the only people
Boat.
in the Diamond District that don't belong in the Diamond District before this fucking house is ransacked.
Yeah, we
So-
can figure it out. We can figure that out later.
I mean, she could be getting up at 5 a.m. and then notice all her shit's gone.
Somebody's gonna notice about that library pretty quick. Also, that really important book. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
it's
door
true.
to the
That is
secret
the-
room is still open.
Good call.
Very good point.
I'm gonna go close this door.
Did not cover our tracks at all.
I'm looking for a switch.
I mean, we could try to sneak past the door and explore more, or go in here or leave.
Well,
Seems like we're
this
very divided on what we should do. We have to figure it out.
this seems like the place that we want to be to stop the cult.
Yeah, I agree.
We do
Wait,
not need to
all of
leave this place.
This is just everybody right in here. Wipe it out.
It
right
doesn't
now.
look like there's a
But-
tabaxi in there, right?
I'm just kidding.
Is what exactly? Yeah, they're just.
We're
all
here to kill the
cultists.
cult.
Yeah, but it's.
Are
just,
these the cult people you're looking for?
Yes.
We
Excuse
don't
me, are y'all
know
with the cult?
necessarily. We're just assuming they are.
They're wearing robes,
we
talking about
see-
sacrifices.
Do we see the
Yep.
symbols?
This is the place.
And I need you, Neff, to start being more of a team player. You keep saying you. No, we're here. We're all a part of this now.
I know,
Yes,
but this is my
we're
first mission.
helping our mission.
This is my first mission. I don't know what we're doing. I don't
Yeah,
know the
Embarrassment
standard.
of rat
That-
noises. It's about to mean nothing.
Neth is not Jack.
I moved just away from the door, so hopefully it's not.
I have never infiltrated a cult lair.
Listen, we could
I'm
just
a bartender.
fireball the room. Should we fireball the fucking room?
Let me know if you do.
Is that the plan? Is that what you do?
You guys continue to argue.
I just imagine.
We're
if I just
fireballing the
started walking over there.
Or we can use this as a neck, so only so many people can come out of this room at a time.
Oh no, they rolled for initiative.
What are you surprised?
What? Oh, we're all
Damn it!
doing
I only rolled a 9.
I'm so glad we're finally just fighting.
Soup. Initiative is in the upper right. There's two swords. That's the tab. It's combat encounters. There's a dice next to you. And then you
Yes.
just click on that, and then it'll roll your initiative.
Hurry up and move closer to that door, I guess.
It's party time.
We're in initiative, so I'm not moving until it's my turn.
Well, we can still move yet.
Correct.
It hasn't been turned off yet.
I wish we were on 24 so I could get advantage on initiative.
Boom, down, down. Let's fucking go.
Hate you guys.
Alright.
Not you, Tick.
What do I
I know.
see?
They're all grouping up together. They've got swords, torches.
What? Am I supposed to be able to see them?
And they're
Oh,
gathering
what the
closer
fuck?
to you guys.
It's just one
Yeah.
big token?
Yeah, it's a mob. So it's like a swarm.
Wait, so that one token is 17 to 18 people?
Yeah.
That's weird. I've never done this before. Is there anything I should know about this?
It's a much
mechanically?
easier way to go about doing these sorts of things.
Yeah, think of it as like fighting a swarm of rats. Instead of having 900 little rat tokens, you have one giant token that represents the whole thing of rats. And they all share like a hit point pool, and as you damage it, pieces of that swarm fall off instead of, just the one creature dies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's 30 feet. Hello?
Hello.
Hola.
The music stopped for you guys?
Yes, it did. I think it's switching it to combat music.
Indeed. Mm-mm.
Alright, I'm gonna test out this mob. So what do I see when I see the mob though? They know we're here and they're coming at us?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
they're armed.
There's no like we're in battle. Alright. Well, that's a problem. Because I can't see my other token to move it. So I guess I'll move it here so I can at least, you know what I mean? Because I can't. It's weird because if that's okay. Do you understand what I'm saying, Lindy?
You're supposed to be able to see through Gregory's eyes, but you can't.
Yeah, the vision for Gregory isn't turned on for Hippo.
I wouldn't be able to see. So okay. All right. Let's double tap, and I guess I'm not gonna do like my whole like big thing. I'm just gonna do a single turn to see what happens. Where's my stuff? Let's go here.
Gregory dives into the crowd of cultists to start swinging.
Yep. All right, so let's do just some normal stuff. Attack. Normal. Does it hit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Claws.
That will also hit.
Okay. Oh wow.
That hits.
Really?
Yep.
All right. Barely injured. Still barely injured. And so that had me, where was I here? So that would put me, that's 20, 30. Alright, so I will just go ahead and end my turn there. And I'll do the big stuff on next turn.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Tick.
Alright. let's see what we're working with. We're gonna do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And advantage, I believe, because I'm going first. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And damage with le sneak attack. There you go.
Anything else?
I think that's. I mean, I'll go like here so people
Sounds
can
good.
go through. But
So
that's my
Ryko
movement.
sends Gregory in. Gregory dives into the pool of people and starts slashing his way through. He manages to get several good cuts in. Tick goes in, manages to snipe one of the guys down before backing off into the kind of off to the side a little bit, and then the crowd begins to swarm. First, Gregory. "17 will miss. 21 hits.
Oh, nice.
Gregory gets popped. And the swarm makes their way down. Swarm of cultists. Start making their way over to Ryko. Ryko, you got a lot of people who are all wielding weapons who are looking to beat the shit out of you.
Makes it my turn.
Yep.
So, Soup, Winter, and Sick, as you guys are standing here and you're looking at, you see the cultists start coming out, the lights in all throughout this hallway start to dim a little bit, and you see a look of panic almost cover Net's face as this shadow starts to wrap around his body, and it grows into that mask he carries, and it like latches onto his face, and you see this shadowy armor erupt from his body as this his rapier is covered in this shadowy essence.
Warlocks
And
are so cool.
the lights dim, like revert back to normal, but you hear this almost like ethereal wailing coming from Neth, just like ambiently around him. It's not him wailing, you just hear it kind of echoing throughout the area as he moves into this area to fight. Oh, can he get through?
What kind of weird fucking...
And then he'll use his bonus action to Blessing of the Raven Queen teleport up to here.
Sounds good.
And then
yeah,
he
I'm gonna have to.
he is going to attack the mob with his rapier.
By the way, Ryko looks really fucking like, oh my god, that's so fucking cool.
No one thought it was cool when I got all angry and my eyes changed and shit. Whatever.
I look back at all the rest of them like, did you fucking see that?
That's
Soup
an
looks way less
unholy
amused than you.
shit right
He's kind
there.
of like, packed magic.
Yeah, Ryko, you would see as Neth runs up behind you and notices that he can't get through you. He dives into your shadow and jumps out of another cultist shadow on the other side.
Ooh.
I'm trying to see what my Hex Warrior
Ryko's,
stuff does.
even in this moment, thinking about how much fun it's going to be able to duel for practice against Neth.
That should, yeah. And how do I change it to use Charisma instead of Dex?
So go to your weapon.
'Cause of my-
there is an edit item button, and then you go to details, and it's going to ask you what the ability modifier for your weapon attack is, and then you just go Charisma.
Ah, cool. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
On that Hex Warrior. For 7 damage. And do I kill any of the cultists when I do that?
You slice into one of them for sure.
Like nobody of the mob dies.
Not particularly.
Okay. That is it for my turn.
All
So Winter's far as fuck away.
right. Yee.
So she's gonna have to waste a blessing of the Raven Queen.
Why does it say I'm up next when it shows soup?
Because you are up next when soup's up.
It's because it
Where
showed me
is
when
it?
winter was up. I'm not sure why it's doing that though.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna shoot 30 feet over here. Oh, is that what that is?
This is a perfect
Okay.
setup.
Okay, not perfect for... Okay, so question, they're obviously humans. So, like,
Yeah.
with the big, like, with the mob thing going on, if I perhaps were to use Crown of Madness, how would that work with it being
It would only work
in
on
mob
it would only work
form?
on potentially one of them, unless of course them being a mob makes them immune to various conditions like being charmed.
Let me...
Sounds like fuck around and find out.
I'm not seeing anything about mobs on it. I was just curious. I just don't want to hit everybody because Nest's on one side and then Raiko's on the other. So, I guess I'll just start off with a good old-fashioned Eldritch Blast, I guess. And how many of those do I get? Only 2 or 3 now? I don't remember.
It's 2.
2.
It's at
Okay.
10th level, or no, 11th level. You get 3.
Okay, I haven't used it in a minute.
It is
Bring
cool
in our own
how
fucking cultists.
our group does pretty well with just short rests.
So
That
you
hit-
say.
I know
Well,
I do
it
great
hit-
with short rests.
I have no spell slots in the first place, so.
Oh.
Sorry.
Same.
A
Rip.
14 hit?
No is an exaggeration. Too few is correct.
14 does hit.
Thank you.
At least it has been hitting so far. So
That's 5 points for the first one. And 8 hits for 8 points for the other one. And then I'm just gonna stay right here and end my turn. Because I used Blessing of a Raven Queen, which is my bonus action, so I can't use my sorcery points.
Okay. It's me next, right? Or is there an enemy before that or anything?
no, looks like soup.
Could be you next,
Yeah,
he just has to...
you.
So, Soup and Pud, he's going to turn to Pud to make sure he's still got those two stones floating around inside of his jello. And he's going to move forward. I don't think I can move forward, actually. It's still Winter's turn.
Lundy must advance us.
Lundy God.
I don't have to. You can go. You can say next turn on your.
Oh yeah, Winter. There should be an end
have the
turn
ability to do
button.
that. I will do it, but you can.
Where?
So
Where is it?
On the combat tracker,
The-
on the bottom, there's a little like next to end combat. On the right, there's a little next turn button, or end turn.
Yep, I see. Cool. Okay, so Soup and Pud are going to step forward enough to be able to see in this room to see what everybody was worried about. Oh, that's what everybody was worried about. Okay, I see.
A mob of folks.
And it's looking like there's a bunch of them still standing. Like this is gonna be a problem for a while. Is that it? Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so Soup is going to take
It might
kind of
not
like a
take
bulb.
that long.
He's going to take like a bulb of this glowing purple liquid from one of his pouches, and he is going to hurl it at the mob and see what happens when you cast Fairy Fire at a group of people. Also, heads up, because it might hit you guys too. No, 20-foot square. 20-foot square is this. It is them, I think, right? Or is that a 10-foot square?
That's a 15.
Okay, so it might hit you guys just a touch. So
What is it do?
If you could hit Raiko instead of Neth, that'd be great. But
if you fail your check against it,
Dexterity,
then
yeah.
you can't go invisible, and anything that attacks you has advantage.
yes.
What the fuck?
Okay, so yes, I can just hit Raiko. I apologize, but you're gonna get covered in some goo. Soup says, "Heads up," and he throws a vial of phosphorus made from like Underdark mushrooms, and everybody glows if they fail this dexterity.
What is that?
Cool.
Wait, so any attack roll?
Just roll a
We already
dexterity
have
and see
advantage.
no,
Yeah, but it gives advantage to Tick as well as
advantage to everybody.
Winter.
yep.
And Soup and Pud. Did it happen though? I don't know where
Do I
to see
need to
that.
do a DC roll?
Yeah,
you
so-
can
so-
place the template down in the card that pops up in the chat.
It was
yeah,
there
Little
for a
place
second.
measured template button.
Oh, okay. I see. All right, so I'm gonna do it right there. Did I do it?
Yeah, so people need to make their dexterity saving throws.
These guys will make theirs. They will fail. Raiko, can you make me a dex save?
All right, buddy.
Yes.
You pass.
Nailed it.
Dove right out of the way. Okay, so
As
now
I'm
that these
diving
guys...
out of the way, I'm gonna very keenly lock eyes with the gnome.
He said heads up.
He did.
Yeah,
I said
no, that's
watch
like
out.
okay, saying watch. Okay, whatever. That's like saying
and
watch
then-
out and then punching someone in the face. It doesn't.
You got out of the way. Shut up.
It's true. And so then he's gonna look behind him at Pud and go, "Okay, buddy, you're up." And Pud's gonna roll forward, and one of those stones that's floating around inside of him, he's going to form like a little straw like opening, like a little like straw or barrel, I guess, and fire that magic stone directly at somebody in the crowd.
I love Pud. Nothing bad can
Me
ever happen to
too.
Pud.
Oh, he got a bad thing. No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not great at
The
all.
unfortunate thing is that Put is not slingshotting that stone into anybody in particular. It ends up going through the crowd entirely.
Doesn't he get advantage because of the fairy fire?
That's right. I
That's
forgot
true.
that part. Yep.
That's
yep.
true.
Thank you. I guess I'm gonna roll that
Pud.
again.
Do
Yeah,
y'all
I should have
see
hit advantage
Pud?
in the first place. My bad.
Yeah. That's much more successful.
There we go. And
There's a
then
little damage button under the magic stone.
I know this isn't how he's described, but I still picture him as a little like ball of pudding.
it pretty much is though.
Yeah,
I see
I
him
thought
as
that's
like a
pretty much
gummy
what it
ooze.
was.
Like he's a little pudding cup.
But he fired that thing with some power. That was 10 out
Oh
of
yeah.
him.
Oh, magic
kept
stones have a lot
potion
of
in
power.
there.
All right.
Oh, they're gonna die. Alright, so I have a question, Lindy. If I pop Gregory here, is that +2?
What do you mean, +2?
Having 3 people surrounding.
No.
Yes.
You need more for
Yes,
a bigger
that's
thing.
right.
I can't hear
That's
you.
how you-
Wait. What'd you say, Lindy?
You're not. You wouldn't be surrounding with only 3.
Oh, I thought it was
Not
3.
for not for something that goes that's this big.
Okay, just
Oh my-
okay. That would usually, but just not for this.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh my god, it's SCP-999.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really have a reason to pop Gregory out at this exact moment, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the attacks myself.
Sounds good.
Alright, so we're gonna do all out. So first attack, advantage. Okay, damage, roll. Alright, Claws of Infinite Fury, attack. Nope, oh fuck, hold on. Well, it hits anyway. Damage, normal. Okay, then the second thing. Attack, advantage. Damage, normal. Alright, and then Claws of Infinite Fury. Attack, advantage. Alright,
Ooh.
and then
Pretty.
we're gonna do +6, right?
Yes,
just-
indeed.
Oh my god.
Normal.
What is that?
That's
That is a
That's my
cancer
thing.
upon this world.
alright, so now I'm gonna use Unleash Incarnation. Where is it? Here. Usability. And then I'm gonna go back to using my rapier. Attack,
Okay.
advantage. Another one.
Yep. Love to see it.
Alright, so that's gonna be an 8. Normal. Alright. And then I'm gonna use Action Surge.
Very good.
Alright. Usability. And then I'm gonna do this. Attack, advantage. Damage, normal.
Certainly hits.
Yeah. Then Claws of Hidden Fury. Attack, advantage.
Oh my god.
I still have a lot of attacks left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, take
He is
10,
our
go,
Beyblade.
take 10, go grab a bite to eat.
Every one of these is just glowing
Damage,
purple. This is glowing like an anime scene.
You forgot to roll damage on your last claw attack.
I got 2 more.
You forgot to roll
You-
damage on your last
yeah.
claw attack.
Did I?
Yeah, you
Looks
hit,
like
but
it.
you didn't roll damage.
Alright, so normal.
You fool.
Alright, so then I'm gonna do the second claw attack. Advantage.
Nail it.
And then damage. And then I'm gonna use my second Unleash Incarnation.
No need.
Okay.
Raiko utilizes the fact that he has advantage on literally every person in this crowd and starts Beyblading through the crowd. He zips in, puts both of his claw out, his blade out, and just starts spinning through all of them, cutting them down bit by bit until there is no crowd left.
Alright. There's the bartender, right?
Oh no, he's part of the crowd.
Oh, I thought there was a bartender!
It was.
Fuck!
Not much for leaving one alive.
I thought there was a bartender!
well, now that there's not a bartender,
Free drinks!
I loot!
There goes any opportunity of any information.
oh shit, yeah.
I loot. What do we find?
A shit ton of robes, torches.
Hey.
Everybody grab a robe!
Yeah! We can all put on the
Gnome-sized
robes!
Torches, pitchforks, a lot of improvised weapons.
Okay. Nothing.
Everybody put on a robe.
I put on a robe.
I put on a
Is there any
robe.
robes
My
made
bad.
for
I
maybe,
thought
like,
the-
for
I
a
thought-
child.
Damn it.
We can cut them. It's fine.
Well,
All right, let's go check out what's on the other side.
I want to look at the bar and see if there's any cash in the bar, and also if they have any bottles of wine, or if
Like
it's
the-
like just mead
I'd
or
like to
some
pop
shit.
out Gregory too. So need him as we go through this. Glee looking around this corner.
Ow. Did everybody put a robe on?
Neth will be just standing there,
Yeah.
kind of quietly looking around the room, and you feel this cold aura radiating from him as you get close to him, and all the lights around him are dim. It's like hard to see him almost.
I want to go talk to him.
Can I check behind the bar and see if there's anything of importance?
Dog, that's so cool.
In terms of anything important, you don't really notice anything behind the bar that's particularly significant. It's just, drinks and such. None of it is particularly good, I want to note. It is mostly just like your basic ale.
Oh, it's old Crow.
Yeah. Is there any cash?
Yeah, there's a little bit of cash. We're gonna go with probably about like, all in all, probably about 20 gold
Solid.
in coins.
Raiko, as you approach and talk to Neth, he looks at you, but doesn't say anything, and like kind of looks you up and down.
And I just want to be like, Neth?
Winter grabs a drink and just chugs it.
And then he looks over at Winter, and then he looks over to Tick, and then like gives you a once over, and then looks over at Soup, and his eyes fix on Soup.
Do I notice this?
Oh, he's not being stealthy about it.
Yeah, I think we all noticed this.
I'm gonna
I
kind of
guess-
walk over to Sue.
night child.
We all like
a
look
robe.
between Soup and then looking at Neth, look at Soup, look at Neth, and be like, what's going on?
I'm just. Hey, Ness,
Snoop has
buddy.
kind of had a sort of a disapproving look ever since he saw you manifest your whatever magic you've had. Like you hadn't really gotten a sense whether he really liked you or not yet up until this point, but it's been a serious, like, he's got stank face now that he's seen you do that.
No, there's just this cold, unending gaze at Soup, and Neth sheaths his sword and starts to walk forward a little bit, and then like stutters and stops, and he rips off the mask, and he's like starts panting in a cold sweat almost as he rips it off, and he like falls to his knees, shaking.
I'm gonna like look at Soup and be like, he didn't do this,
Doug, this is like the
and just kind of leave it at that.
of like Jim Carrey, The Mask.
Remember,
That looks
Ness
like it.
didn't choose to like be a warlock. It chose him.
Soup would look at after he realized that you've regained your balance and could hear him. He's gonna look at you and go, "Always more to it with the gods, huh, boy?"
Unfortunately, so
So can
And
you
he-
like do that anytime you want?
it really
Right.
only happens whenever I'm threatened.
I don't care what kind of abomination you've done a pact with, but we gotta go. We gotta do this.
All right, I guess we're gonna.
Tick just kind of
As-
tosses him a rope.
As things calm down for the
Yeah,
moment,
everybody put on a robe.
and the sort of odd, almost enchantment that Neth was under kind of abates. The various different sort of torches that light this area begin to flicker, very similarly to when he first began to go through his transformation. there is sort of a wisping noise that enters the room, and generally echoes through the whole of the sewers. As Nath, you can kind of feel almost in your heart this other presence in the city that's almost like responding to you, activating as you have.
We need to leave.
Oh, for fuck's sake, another thing?
I don't know if it's another thing yet, but it will be if we stay here.
Is it that guy from the note?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
So we
But
didn't
Neth will
find-
quickly throw on a robe.
So we're gonna go back across the hall and then leave out through that pathway.
No, we can go deeper in. It's just we cannot be in this room anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go. Can I get
Everybody
Gregory,
better
please?
be wearing a robe.
Yeah.
Can I put a robe on Gregory?
I think he looks like you, doesn't he?
Yeah. No, well, does that include a robe? How does that work?
If it's a shadow motherfucker and it can hit other people, I'm assuming it has a corporeal form and you can put things on it.
Maybe.
Just try
If
it.
it
Put on a
can
robe.
hit other people, it can also
Yeah.
be hit.
Yes, but like it has a, it's a weird. I'm asking the DM.
I mean, it's a robe with like a shadow in it. As long as nobody looks underneath the robe, it should be fine. Unless it takes 1 point of damage from the robe when it puts it on.
Agree. No, I agree with you. I think he should be able to too. I just want to confirm it.
Uh,
Is a DM decision point.
oh yeah.
And the
Could be
DM has
fun.
abandoned us.
Could be a fun little Obi-Wan situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Where the shadow gets hit.
Yes.
Where the shadow gets hit and just the robe goes down.
Yeah.
So you guys are
Easter
donning
egg.
the robes
Yes.
and moving forward. Where are you going?
We
I'm
wanted
just kind of
to-
peeking out here. Oh, this is a
The
huge area.
correct way.
Well,
Can I get Gregory? Okay. Wait, which
I
one?
think left around the cistern is going to be our best bet.
I put Gregory in a robe. Okay.
We all just look like a bunch of cultists.
I don't
That's
think Put's gonna fit in a robe, so.
What do we
he's gonna
see in
stay
the center
robeless.
right here?
You're telling me you don't have a tool to
Nothing.
adjust the size of the
Just-
robe?
Dude, I have a dagger. Just sit still for a while and I'll got you.
No, I mean Put. You have like a big, just drape one over him, I guess, and.
No, for Pud.
Yeah,
You
I'll
might
just
see,
fucking.
you might
caught
see a little
one
bit of
from
a
the
swirl
bottom.
in the water. This appears to be like a center drainage for the water itself.
So I see a door right here.
Where?
Right here?
It looks like a secret door is on your map somewhere.
And
No,
there-
you see what appears to be a vault door.
Oh.
Okay. There's like a cool looking rug here, or like carpet thing.
Well, very destroyed, but yeah.
Okay. I guess should we cross over and head toward that way then, or what do you think, Neth?
Well, I mean, I see a couple rooms up to the right,
There's a
possibly
room
another
across
one
the
to
way.
the left. Yeah, possibly another room next to this one, but there's some rooms up there. They might have people in them. But right now, I think the furthest we can get away is across the channel there. We should head that way.
Which way? Should we?
That way. I point
Gotcha.
towards that way.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go across this thing right here.
Oh, should we re-roll ourselves?
Yeah.
If you'd like to.
Neth would always like to.
I
would
didn't
never
do
like
very
that.
good. Oh, I forgot I have advantage again. Oh my god. I still didn't do very good.
You did better.
All right, we got a 9 for Winter and a 6 for Soup,
the
22 for
bag.
Raiko, and 27 for Neff.
In the bag.
All right. Right, fucking advantage. Advantage. Bruh,
Still not bad.
that's fucked. That's with an 8 with
Yeah, I know.
advantage.
Even though I rolled poorly, do my feet still not make any noise, or?
Yeah, your feet still don't make noise, but you were very visible.
Oh, okay.
Should we put him in the bag?
Oh, you wanted my
No,
bag
I
soup?
So, I don't know, my thing was always like, you think you're doing well with your skill check, you don't know that you failed. That's just me.
Oh.
It's up to the DM, really.
Once he takes a step, we'll hear him.
Yeah, like we can
then-
tell he's not being
Yeah,
quiet.
and then
but-
we all turn around and be like, "Dog."
You wanted the bag?
I have a question. If Gregory was able to fly, but he had because he's an owlman is able to fly silently. Would he be able to carry Soup on his back?
Yeah.
As we're going through here. And would that basically give him Gregory's stealth?
I wouldn't give him Gregory stealth, no.
So he would still
Be
wouldn't-
jingling and jangling.
it wouldn't help.
Jingling
Okay.
and jangling.
Okie doke. Well,
The only way to make him quiet is to put him in the bag.
He's already receiving. I mean, you can use that to give him, like, I guess, offset his disadvantage, I suppose.
so he would have to re-roll.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something. You
Can
want to do
do.
that, Soup?
I am doing it now. And then I'm going to
I
add on my
imagine-
guidance to this one.
I'm imagine Pud just doesn't make noise. He just is.
Pud just exists on his shoulder or on his body at any one given time,
Pudgy boo
rolling around.
with the speed of sound.
Leaves a little slick like slime all over his outfit. He's not allowed to touch the hat.
Did he roll? I don't see it. Okay, there it is.
He's working on it.
He was,
What I did, which is fine.
Ooh,
It's
he
better.
does have
Much, much better.
Gregory's stealth. All right, come on, let's roll. At least
yeah,
we're being
put
silent.
yourself over.
I guess she can hide behind all of us. I don't
Yeah.
know if that makes a difference, but
I'm still quiet. You guys can just see me very, very well.
all right. So we're gonna go across this way and then go this way.
Seems to be
Unless
the plan.
something catches our eye up top, but
Yeah.
I will continue.
So I see this way. I have 120 feet.
Soup wants you to know that he's humiliated.
All right. So as you guys are kind of here, and you're kind of scrambling across. Tentacle lashes out
Ah,
A tentacle.
Oh no!
and grabs Winter by the ankle.
Ah, fucking winner. Wait,
I've
where
seen
is
enough
she?
hentai to know where this is going.
Of course,
course
you
it
do.
would.
Grab
That's
the
not
wug.
Yeah.
You look towards the center of the spot and notice there is that a creature begins to emerge from the muck.
Oh no.
am I able
Ooh.
to?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Soup, you
I
would
didn't
be
mean to get caught.
vaguely aware that there are creatures like this from time to time in various different sewers. They are regularly used by cities, unintentionally usually. They just kind of are attracted to places like this as big old just garbage dump destroyers, more or less. These things are called Odiugs, and they eat trash and waste and sewage.
But I'm
so
none
they're
of those
great.
things.
Well, they eat anything is the thing. It's just that trash and sewage and waste tends to be much more plentiful. but they will eat anything.
They eat trash, so they grab
Can I-
Winter.
Can I bl-
It just sounds like Lundy's trying to describe me at this point.
can I blessing of the Raven Queen out of his grass?
You will on your turn.
What do you mean
So
on
we're
my
rolling
turn?
initiative?
You know exactly.
I feel
what
like
it
I
is.
should be able to go next, considering I was just grabbed.
I think you should be going last, considering you just got grabbed. Actually,
Hey, you're supposed to be
Damn
my man. You need to agree with me.
It's necessary to understand these are not necessarily evil creatures. They are just
So we just need to get away.
eaters.
instinct driven.
Cut the
He has
tunnel
me
off.
in the-
Let's go.
He has me in the hentai grab, so my boobs are like way out there,
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Of course, why not?
and my skirt is pulled up a little bit.
Just for some
Hell
reason,
yeah.
it's grabbed her in such a way that it is the most suggestive.
So she has
Oh, of
shown a
course.
little flash of that white cotton underwear.
Neth, how do you respond to
So-
Winter getting grabbed?
As the tentacle grabs Winter by the ankle, the mask would come back over Neth's face, and he would stand rigidly and reach out a hand, and the shadows around this tentacle and the monster are going to start crushing in on it as I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Very good, very good.
That's the coolest Eldritch Blast I've ever seen.
Winter isn't even like super scared. She's just kind of pissed about it.
This is
That
12
is
hit.
Fortunately, gonna miss.
All right, second one.
That one.
There we go with the 26
I hope a 26 hits.
for 13
Better.
damage.
Or we're fucked.
Very good. Eldritch blasts go out.
How many
The creature
tentacles
gives
do
a
we see? Do we see other tentacles like flailing around like out
Yes,
of the
it's
water?
got multiple tentacles.
Okay. So like a lot, like fucking like 8 of them or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually more like 4 or so.
I'm cutting all those fucking tentacles off.
You can try.
How thick are they?
Oh. I suppose Neff does get to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here, and Raiko, you would see Neth just kind of like fade out of the shadows next to you and pop up in the shadows over here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Tick's gonna shoot at the tentacle that grabbed Winter. Simple as that.
He's not gonna say anything cool like "get your paws off my woman" or anything. He's just gonna do it.
Damn hands off her.
Why would I need to say something? It's not gonna understand me anyway.
You're
That's
saying it
with
for
advantage.
Winter.
That's with advantage.
Unfortunately misses.
That's wild, dude.
The,
starts
the
again.
The muck of the sewage appears to have made it difficult to get a good bead on it.
Damn.
Still holding on to
You
Winter.
didn't say anything witty.
No, no, nothing witty.
I believe that brings us to Soup then.
So
Yeah,
am I still in the air being carried by a shadow?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, while I'm up there, I'm going to kind of reach for my sling and, like an air raid bomb, I'm going to throw a magic stone at this guy. 16?
That will hit.
For 8. And then Pud is going to follow suit and come behind me and fire his last one that he's got bouncing around in there right now.
Of course, I got second to last. I didn't realize how poorly I rolled.
Pud did better than I did.
Will most assuredly hit.
That's because Pud can make the cannon.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's that force that he fires it out of, and it's a precision cannon. All right, so a total of 15 for that turn.
Very good, very good. Stones going out. Magical stones. think you have like one more before you need to just.
I don't.
summon
Yeah,
more.
no, I used it. That's my third one. I have to use it
Okay.
next turn. I used one. Pud used one already, and then he just used one, and then I used one. So that's 3.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna be like, Ryko, can you put me down or
By the
something?
by, best usage of Magic Stone I've seen before was a Necromancer Bard combo. The Bard just passed out Magic Stones to all the Necromancer's minions, and he had like fucking 20 of them at one point.
Pretty good
Just-
idea.
Just all of them, just boom, just Magic Stoning everything to death. Ryko.
Ryko, cut me down. I'm tired of this. His skin is slimy.
Nice.
I don't know what he said.
So,
Colin.
Can
in
you
order for me to get
understand
it-
me? I swear he's talking back, guys.
I mean, it's probably
Uh,
sentient.
So, in order, am I trying to? If I needed advantage to try to cut the thing off of her, would I just surround Winter?
If you're trying to cut the tentacles, then that would just be an attack on the creature itself, more or less.
But if it has her, would I just need to be standing next to her?
I guess.
Right? I don't know. Okay. So if I'm standing right here, does that give me
Just don't
advantage?
target me, please.
No advantage.
So you just can't have it because it's like a crazy tentacle?
Because it's a tentacle, it's not his body.
Okay, no, I'm just saying there's no technical way I could even achieve this.
No.
Okay.
Not from doing that, no.
Okay.
You do not get advantage on tentacle hits.
Alright, I'll go ahead and start thwacking at it. And, is there anything special I need to do because I'm trying to cut the tentacle, or just...
Nope, you're still just hitting the ODX armor class and all that stuff. It's more or less the same.
Nat 20.
Very good.
Ooh.
You've been bringing in these trains.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ryko's over here running train on people.
Third 20 today. All right, with
I
17
understand
damage,
where all my
that
throws
actually
go now.
will that actually will cause the tentacle to reel back
And let her go?
away from Winter.
Okay.
Oh, thank the Lord. I thought it was gonna take me with it.
I tell her, let's fucking move.
Better fucking not.
Let's fucking go. So we're gonna I'm gonna move. Let's get the fuck out of here. We don't need to
That
kill
was
this
rude, sir.
thing. Let's see. So we got.
That was rude, sir. It's wild.
He can understand me. I know he can.
There.
See?
Then I guess Pud comes with me.
Do you speak common?
Yeah.
So I guess you can't move, can you?
No.
It's not our turn, so you can't.
If he's speaking common, he wouldn't be answering you in.
No, I said, does
so you
he
can
speak
see it
common? Not is he?
Okay.
No, like I said, if he would be able to speak common, he wouldn't be answering you in.
I mean,
Alright.
he could just to
Where's-
be a jerk.
Oh, I see. End turn. I see.
You know what? You got me there.
He could just be an asshole and fucking just.
Then
nothing to dispute
I
that.
see stuff.
You should
I'm
probably
gonna-
get that checked. Huh?
I see an office.
I'm not gonna shoot you because I have faith in you. Okay?
Yeah,
Huh?
you can
Don't
disengage,
touch me
right?
again.
Oh shit, it has to go before he goes.
Oh fuck.
Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is.
Should I shoot him or because I feel like he can understand me.
We're not staying to kill it, so it doesn't really matter. Don't waste a spell slot at least.
Fine, I'll just Eldritch Blast him for touching me the wrong way.
Okay.
One for good measure.
That'll it.
That was extremely rude of you, sir. And I know you can understand me, so I expect more out of you.
That will also hit.
And I hope that hurt. Because now I'm slimy and got marks on me. And I'll end my turn there.
I mean, some people pay for that kind of treatment.
Isn't that what you said when I stepped on you?
It's not half dead,
Yeah?
but it still hurt pretty bad. It's probably thinking like, ah, fuck this.
This isn't food.
This is more
Trash
trouble
doesn't
than it's
usually
worth,
fight back.
as it dives back under the muck.
I have like small, like little, like marks all over me.
Little sucker marks, yeah.
Yeah, they look like little hickeys all over me.
I like to say that I see like an office or something down this hallway. I don't know what that is.
I
It has
mean-
scrolls and shit on it.
It'll probably look more like an office as you investigate.
Alright, let's get that all. Bring Gregory down, see what he sees. Oh shit! Who's that? Who that?
You
Who's
see
what? What does it
an
look like?
individual who is sitting at a desk,
Oh, no.
appearing to fill out a scroll of sorts.
He is evil, I think.
Or he likes his privacy.
You look like.
He's down in the sewers with cultists. Yeah, let's be real.
Is he wearing a robe?
He is wearing
Yes. So what is this right here? What is this? So this is just a door cracked. So can I
Yeah,
even really
yeah,
see
yeah.
him?
Hey, yeah, the door's open.
So is this a wall here? It's only half of this thing right here.
Sure, we'll do that to make it more
Right.
obvious. What it
So
looks like.
basically, we can go over here and then kind of sneak this way. Is that
If you want. I mean,
Okay.
the lights are on. You are currently in light right now.
right?
I can tell you that he can see you.
But he's writing scrolls, right?
He's just at his desk, chilling at the moment.
So he's not looking down writing.
He's probably
no,
looking at the
because-
people that have been making all the noise.
Yeah, you guys are making a little bit of noise fighting the Odiug, so.
Yeah, you know, like shooting guns in the sewer.
Right.
Fair, fair.
I'm sure Winter
Who
was
would do
yelling about
that?
having a tentacle wrapped around her, you know.
Well, there's a door I see at the back, so he might run. Should we charge?
If he hasn't ran already, I don't think he's going to.
We need information, and he looks like he might have information.
All right.
But
Nest
these
head
are
will
all of you
tilt-
applicants.
Wait, what?
Nest's head will tilt from one end to the other as he's looking at this guy at the end of the hallway. Still wearing
What
the
if-
mask.
The guy said something. What did you say?
Are all of you applicants?
Oh, we're wearing robes.
Yeah. But yeah.
Let's all just like silently with our heads down, just walk toward him.
I'm with idiots.
What? Why?
Should we not do that?
What do you think we're here to do? All right, you coming with me, Neth?
No answer from Neth.
He still has the mask thing on, so he's
Alright.
still a little out of it.
So
Proceed forward.
I have a question about Soup. Is he on the back underneath the robe? Can he fit like that with Gregory?
I mean, can that be seen?
He could be underneath Gregory's robe if you want him to.
Okay. Start marching away.
Tick said it was stupid, so I am waiting for Tick's lead.
I
As
guess
the
we'll-
dutiful
People are already
girlfriend I am.
going, so might as well.
All right, we're just gonna keep our heads down.
Right. So, are all of you already members, or are you looking to become members?
Looking to become members.
Very good. He gets out another scroll from the desk and puts it out in front of you before dipping a quill into an inkwell and then putting it next to the scroll. Feel free to write down your names. These will be more or less taken from you before your baptism, and then we will give you a new designation once the time comes.
Thank you. I write down Alex Lundberg,
I hate you.
and then I have Gregory write down Chris Lundberg.
Not
Do you
even
have a
relative of
brother?
mine.
What does Neth do?
Neth is looking at this this guy, and does he have any marks that Neth can see?
Look at this guy. A little closer. Yes. On basically the entire left side of his face looks like it's been like scratched up and burnt.
No, I mean like the special marks from the game.
No.
Then the mask will kind of fade away naturally from his body, and he would shudder a little bit and kind of fall back into the wall to prop himself up, and kind of shake his head and look around to find out what's going on.
Sign your name, Neth. Or I should wait. I'll come up with some kind of name. Has Neth told us like an alias he has?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
I'll say, Doug, sign your name here, please.
Okay. And his hand's still shaking as he's writing Doug on the paper.
Just done.
Alright, so what else did he say? Did he say, like, for us to do something after we sign it, or I can't remember.
No, he's waiting for everybody to sign first.
Soup is staying under the guise of Gregory. He doesn't want to be seen unless he absolutely has
Yeah, no, definitely.
to.
Are women allowed in this cult?
A woman leads this particular chapter, so yes.
Does Soup recognize this guy from the banquet by any chance? He was looking
No,
it all over.
he would have not been at the
Not
banquet.
been there. He smells like sewer. They didn't let him in. I got it.
What exactly are we signing up to do? I didn't get it
told
clear.
by your recruiter?
No, I kind of fell into the group.
Well, some people can be a bit ephemeral, I suppose. We're welcoming Oblivion, sir.
Which one? I dozed
The only
off
one that
during
matters.
the meeting. Again, which one? I dozed off in the meeting. I'm sorry.
Goodness gracious. All of the suffering of the world shall end in one fell swoop. All things being annihilated at once. In the most painless and brief, but all-encompassing process.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sounds relaxing.
I'm going to start nodding in agreement. So did everybody write their name?
Tix is just gonna write like fucking Ethan Winters or some shit. I don't know, some.
There are a variety of bunks that you can find around the space. Do try to make sure to avoid the central spot. I heard that you might have had a bit of a struggle with the creature there. But so long as you avoid all of that, then you'll be fine. Every once in a while, we hold a lottery, and someone gets to more or less go ahead of the rest of us and is fed to the creature as a sacrifice.
Ooh,
Mm.
hope I win.
So Winter's gonna write her alias, Erin Starbright. Just sign that.
Hold on. He said what now? He said he's
Getting fed to the monster
We're
from
doing
Yes,
this
sacrifice.
we-
right now?
Yeah, if we win the raffle, we get, or whoever wins the raffle gets to be graciously sacrificed.
So how does this raffle work?
Yeah, do we
Yeah.
like buy tickets or?
Well,
What are the
it's not really a
chances?
matter of buying the tickets. We don't monetize this. Everyone will have someone come by with numbers that one can draw from in all the various different dorms that we have in the sewers here. And you will pick a number, and at the end of the week, a number will be drawn. If you have that particular number, you'll be the first among us to proceed to the next life without us.
So what do we do in the meantime while we're waiting? Do we just go about business as usual, or?
Well, eventually, there are various different higher echelons, I suppose, myself included, who will require the usage of our various different parishioners for all manner of different subjects. So long as you stay in your bunks, you'll eventually be called, and if you do well, provided, of course, you don't win your raffle, then you might eventually end up making your way upwards and become more important members.
So,
Yeah, but nothing like nothing in the meantime yet. We're just kind of hanging out.
Oh, at the current moment, once a month, Lady Allegra holds a service that we're all invited to in the the old chapel.
Did we miss it this month? I was kind of looking forward to that portion of it.
I do believe we have one due for this week, actually.
Ooh.
win this week.
In about 3 days.
Where is it at? In the old church, you said?
Yeah, the old chapel.
The first church to Thondra.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm not from around here.
Oh, well, don't worry. Plenty of the rest already know the way. I'll, of course, be going through and letting everyone know when the service is going to be beginning, so that everyone may feel free to attend as they please.
So, like he said, we just hang out here and wait for the he didn't really answer us, did he?
Yeah, and we'll have to go talk to the people above us, I guess. He's at the very, very
dormitories
top.
all around for you to rest yourselves in. We have beds that have been laid out, cots and the like. We have a dining area where food is brought regularly for everyone to eat from morning, noon, and night. It also works as a bit of a bar area in case alcohol is more your particular taste.
Do we get identification of any kind?
No, your identity will be removed from you. Eventually, you'll be baptized after Lady Allegra believes that you have shown sufficient loyalty to the cause. And when you are baptized, you will be given a brand new identity. For now, you are merely acolytes.
Okay. Makes sense. Where do we find our
Lodging.
yeah.
As I said, they're all over the place here. Difficult to find a spot that doesn't have a few beds here and there. Like I said, just make sure to avoid the central area. The creature does not particularly make much difference between the sacrifice of someone who's merely wandering by.
Yeah, I've noticed.
So do we just exit that back door behind you, or?
No, that's my bedroom.
Oh.
Oh. I saw a door down this hall. Is that the one we used?
No, that's the vault. That is something that Lady Allegra will be opening in due time, when the time comes.
Right. When the time comes. So we go out this hall, and then we go which direction?
Any direction is what he said.
Any direction, so long as you don't disturb the creature.
Okay.
You'll find plenty of different rooms.
So just don't go on these wood plank things.
It's ill-advised.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank
All
you
right.
for your help.
I'll kind of like
Of course.
bow a little.
Enjoy your time down here.
Appreciate it.
What's not to love?
I would like to look at this vault as I walk by it.
Mhm.
What kind of like a lock or whatever is on there?
It's like a big old wheel.
Just so like a bank vault, like, but they
Yeah.
have that shit at this time.
Looks like
They
it.
They figured something out.
Okay. I'm curious. I'm walking next to Neff. I'm gonna be like, are you able to like teleport behind that?
I can't go anywhere I can't see.
Interesting.
Is there a keyhole we can look into?
No.
Can I check the lock mechanism itself? Like, is there a keyhole?
Well,
No.
he can see us
He
right
just
now.
said that. He just said that.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
crawl out if I can't be. I can't. I'm not gonna do it while I can be seen. You
We
know.
would have to wait till this guy goes into his bedroom.
Well, I don't think he's just gonna go into his bedroom. He looks busy.
I mean, we
This
outnumber
is
him
where
quite a bit.
winter. This is where
so-
winter comes in handy. That's a man.
Sorry, what did I do?
That's what you're gonna do. His
Oh,
bedroom
what do you
is
need me to
right
do?
there.
What do you need me to do?
I don't know if this is a serious idea or not.
All right,
I
hold
will
on.
shoot you.
Let's go find a bedroom to
What's
go
going on?
sit in
Yeah,
and discuss.
we can
I don't want to
talk-
discuss right here.
Yeah, let's go talk to like the other people too. Now that we are like, what was that guy? This guy's name? That we talked
I
to.
didn't give one.
Yeah, we didn't get one.
I want to run back.
Death commanded.
Be like, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't catch it. But what was your name?
Dawn Greeter.
Dawn Greeter.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Do you know who we would go to? Would be our higher up that we would need to contact?
Oh, various ones will come by. All of them have already been baptized.
How can we
they'll
tell?
introduce themselves.
Okay.
The other acolytes will not be able to introduce themselves because they do not have names. Just as yourselves, of course. Don't introduce yourself, don't give a name. You do not have a name so long as you are a member of the flock.
All right, I am a part of the flock. Thank you.
I am a dude in the others.
I am an owl in a flock.
All right, so
You're an acolyte, you stupid fuck.
let's go find a place to sit down and discuss what's happened.
Yes, yes.
See that there's a room over here.
Wait, where did you go? Oh.
There appears to be a room over here.
Oh, okay, let's go get in this room.
That one across the way.
Yeah, I can fly over.
Oh, must be nice.
It is nice.
Do we have to walk all the way around to get there?
More or less, yeah.
So we can't shut these doors, right?
Correct.
Okay.
We're-
sit
We're
over here.
sick. I mean, acolyte number 3 or whatever.
Tick's still up next to the vault.
Oh,
So we just refer to each other as acolyte now.
Well, we can refer to each other by, at least our aliases,
Yes.
Fucking collides with a wall.
as long as we're quiet.
hi, Doug.
Where do I go? Where did y'all go? Over here?
Over there.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what up?
I'm gonna look at Tick and be like, what did Bryco want me to do?
I don't know, this fucking
I don't know. We haven't heard the plan yet.
prostitute
What did
shit.
All right.
What did you want me to do?
Seduce
there-
type shit.
Is there any way we could even possibly get into this vault?
I mean,
Well,
you
there
guys are
may be a
burglar.
way.
He's a
I have
burglar.
yet to find a door I cannot get through.
That thing looks serious, dog.
It's looked like a basic vault door to me.
What about you, Soup?
If there is a lock, there is a key. But sometimes you won't need a key. And he kind of points to his little device that he whipped out earlier.
So where can I get one of those?
Ah,
Those.
you might have one that's similar, but I don't think you have one that's quite like this one.
No, you're with us. That's why. I was saying.
Right. That's what you mean.
All right. So it's
So-
this guy was up at like I guess he did night shift and he's about to go off his shift, or if that's his bedroom, he just stays in there all the time.
Are we
I mean-
actually gonna stay down here, guys?
Yeah, we've
Not a
infiltrated.
bad idea.
This is perfect.
Yeah, at least in a few days we'll see Allegra and see what she has to say. But
We can get to know everything. We're in the inside now.
I guess as long as
We're
6 here, I'm
acolytes.
fine.
Yeah, as long as we don't get, our number pulled for the lottery.
Oh, shit. Do we have to do
I
that?
never
Or
gave
was
you the
that
number.
mandatory?
what number are we?
We didn't
No
get one
idea.
yet. No one came around. But is that mandatory? Did he say?
Or,
It
I
sounded
mean,
like it was all suggestive.
Well, it's
no,
not.
it sounded like it was a reward. So it sounds
Yeah.
like
It sounds
Yeah.
like if you get it, you gotta take
Been
it.
voluntold.
So if I win, does anybody want my number?
well, no.
Well, no. Whenever somebody gets the number, we just give it to Gregory.
That is genius.
Holy shit.
Gregory just nods.
That's
Way to take one for the team, champ. So,
You know what?
do we want to wait the
Sure.
couple days? Or
I
do we
don't
want
know.
to keep
Hmm.
poking around and maybe
we
try
could
to get into
probably
that vault?
explore a little, but
Well, I think we should take at least a 30-minute sit down.
Yeah, a short rest.
Winter's
Yeah.
gonna look at Tick and just pat the side of the bed that she's not on.
What time is it right now?
We could take a long rest, actually. I mean,
I was
we're
about to, it's
infiltrated.
been we haven't slept in quite some time, so
Yeah.
it would behoove us all to take a long rest.
Yeah, we have a room.
Six is
It's
gonna
perfect.
crawl in the bed.
Gregory goes poof.
I guess I'll stay up and wait for, watch.
I don't think anything's
Yeah.
really gonna happen to us
If
down
you
here.
see somebody, you need to let me know immediately so I can wake up and bring Gregory back.
Yep.
I guess we'll do like the whole watch at different times of night thing. Or day.
I only need
guess.
4 hours, so I'll be up before, and then I can switch off for the second 4 hours for Nath.
Yeah, so we'll be up at around noon, right?
If they let us sleep that long.
Right.
I
Look
can't
at you
imagine
being an
there's a ton
optimist.
amount of free will in this cult.
Wow. I guess we're taking if it happens.
We're gonna try to.
All right.
I'm
so
hoping I at least get the 4 hours I need.
How does it go?
So you guys are just sitting in here chilling for the next little while and trying to get a
Yeah,
little
we're
rest in.
trying to
Yeah.
get some resting.
It's
Okay.
been a while.
Long rest we want.
Throughout the course of the next few hours, I suppose. Some things happen. First, some of the perhaps currently above ground active cultists return back down to bottom. Then, of course, the slaughter in the dining area is noticed.
We didn't think about that, did we?
No, we did not.
These ropes probably have blood on them while we're discussing it. Just saying.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. As soon as
clean.
someone wakes up, yeah.
Maybe
Clean.
before bed.
I mean, I feel like this was obvious that we would clean, walking around and then talking to that guy.
I'm just gonna clean everything. I'm gonna clean us.
Anyone got mending too?
Any blood.
Probably want to use that too.
I do not have mending.
I don't have mending.
All right. Well,
It's all right.
We
We'll
were-
see. We'll
we
see
were
what
so
happens.
close.
I don't have
We'll see
mending
what
the
happens.
spell, but I've got mending the toolkits.
Look, if
Yeah,
they come in
sewing
here, at least they can only come in and so many at once. We'll just hold this door.
Yeah, we'll see.
I clean all the blood off of us.
So once that particular slaughter has been discovered, that then gets reported. And eventually, the fellow, Dawn Greeter, as he informed you guys his title was, makes his way to all the other various forms as well as your own, performing a quick investigation to see kind of where everybody's been, what they've been doing, what they're up to. They can account for where they've been for the past few hours and such. Eventually, he makes his way over to you guys' room that you've adopted. Ah, our new friends. Bit of an issue. There's been a report that apparently a section of our people have been slaughtered in the dining hall. You came from that particular direction earlier. Did you notice anything?
From the dining hall?
We heard some stuff, and then we ran over into the center. We had to deal with our own little thing, so we don't know what happened over there. And then we saw you and talked to you. We had to deal with the monster.
We were kind of stuck with the monster, so couldn't really check it out.
Mm-hmm. Can I get some deception checks, please?
You said deception?
Yeah.
From everybody or just those of us talking?
Advantage?
Just actively liars. Just those.
At advantage?
No.
Oh. What the fuck? No.
We got
Oh my god!
busted.
I am +0 right now.
Okay, how does this happen? Because I have a +3. How does this happen to me every time? It happens every time. Everything I have I have advantage in, or I'm like proficient in, for some reason, doesn't fucking work.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
hold on.
Next time, I love the initiative on trying to lie. Make sure you're good at it first before you open your mouth.
I am good. I'm supposed to be good at it.
She is.
No, you're fine. You got like a +3 on it, but like little Mr. Rich Owly over here, like, oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. We got tentacled.
I have tentacle marks all over me.
Yeah, but like Raiko did a lot better than Widow did.
I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're lucky to die.
Yeah, it happens.
I have the tentacle marks as proof. Can that not give me advantage?
Well, I mean, it doesn't detract from.
It doesn't mean that we didn't slaughter all of those people. It just means that we also got attacked by the.
So
I'm not lying, though.
Is Winter kind of freaking out, and that's why she rolled a 4? Like she's kind of like.
Yeah.
So I'll be
like however you want to flavor that.
I mean, I guess we can just be like, it's okay. They're trying to find, who did this. We can help, however we can.
What does he say?
I hate it here.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
He looks at you guys for a moment and gives a bit of a pursed lips look. Well, just to be safe, why don't all of you come with me and we'll bring you over to the room and we'll see if there's any sort of resonancy in terms of their deaths and you.
What?
What does that mean?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
No, I mean like out of character. I don't know what that word means.
It means he's gonna do some fucking magic shit and find out we killed all of those people.
I told you guys we should have learned.
Hold up. I'm the one who killed all of them, right?
We all helped.
Most of them,
we all
yeah.
helped.
Good.
Well, I mean, like I did the last. I literally killed them.
You killed like half of them.
Okay.
I missed, so none of them should have bullet holes in them.
Hold on.
All right, look, guys. Why don't we just kill that guy?
Do we have
I will
a
note,
long rest, by the
he
way?
is flanked by like a good old squadron of cultists.
Oh, I thought he came by himself.
I doubt it.
Oh.
For that out loud.
Did we get the long rest?
No.
No, I don't think we got our long rest.
Can I have my long rest for 4 hours? I think we got 4
I
hours,
said 3
right?
hours, didn't I?
Oh.
No, you said
So
you
a short
said
rest.
you didn't
Not-
you said like a few.
And long
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, we should not be long resting until he
I know
says
I
it's
said 3
okay.
at least once.
Short rest.
I mean, I'm not gonna
mean,
gain
I burned
anything
that
out of a
spell
long
slot
rest
again.
anyway, other than health, which was
I pretty
full
much have
already, so,
everything back.
you know.
That's fine.
I had 31 hit points,
When do we start hitting points of
and
exhaustion?
I already had all my spells and everything, so I didn't use any of those.
Are we at risk of exhaustion, or?
We're getting there.
When did we sleep last?
It's been a really long day for Soup. He got up this morning with the breakfast rush.
Mm-hmm. And then all y'all helped make dinner, and then you guys have been up all night.
We should have cleaned that up. Ba-da-da-da. So he's gonna do. Does
I
anybody
thought
have
we
anything?
did.
So I love that we're chatting and like trying to plan something, but
we got something to investigate real quick. It's not gonna
There-
be very long. Don't worry.
there it is. I was like, he's waiting on us. I'll step out and kind of look back at the team, be like, guys.
Let's see.
Soup's
We
gonna
need
do
to
his
put
best.
Soup back under Gregory.
I was about to say he's gonna do his best to
Yes.
not draw attention to the fact that he shouldn't be there at all.
Soup could just stay in the room.
I don't know if I was that stealthy.
You were like under the bed, I imagine,
I am pretty little. I could be under the bed.
knowing you weren't supposed to be there.
Can I do
Also
an
not
insight
supposed
check
to
to see if he's gonna murder us when we get into that room?
You can do an inside check.
Hear me out.
Both.
We were just trying to help them.
Wait. I'm gonna send Gregory in first. You're on my back, or you stayed in the room, right?
Yeah, I guess I
Okay.
stayed under the bed.
So
Because he didn't notice
Gregory's-
that I was in there, so there's no way that I was probably under the bed.
Yeah. So I want Gregory. I'm gonna be behind everybody, and how do
As
we
you guys
pin-
get into
how
the
do we
room, not
pin
only
this?
is there the several cultists that are flanking him on and kind of like following him as well.
Am I in the right room or area?
yeah.
Okay. I got a little lost.
There's also now a line of cultists all holding torches and just saying prayers, like lining the walls of the room.
I don't like that. Why'd
as
you do
guys
that?
come in.
Why'd you do that, Lundy?
All the dead cultists that you guys have slaughtered in here, they're all kind of like sat in the center. They're all like laid out in like rows.
Hey, that's not
And-
fair. Normally the blood splatters disappear.
we need to pin this on Gregory somehow.
And Don Greeter leans down to one of them and puts his hands on the side of the cultist's head as a magic begins to fill the cultist, and green energy begins to kind of like emanate from his eyes and his mouth. Right.
I didn't kill him. I want to
Are
make that
your
clear.
killers in the room with us right now? Yes.
How many people are with this guy?
There's like
a lot.
100 people in this room. Like, there's no proving it's
So
us.
before it was like 17, 18. Now it's like 40.
Oh, we're going to jail.
They probably did this before without anyone else in here, so if they say yes, it's one of us, obviously, at the very least.
Okay, but like, they wanted to die, right? That's what they said before.
No, they wanted
right?
to be sacrificed ritually.
We
that's
did,
different.
right?
No.
I am thinking about like being like, God damn it, Chris! This guy, take him! He has us all under capture right now.
Can we just like back him up somehow?
I'm gonna have Gregory step right in front of the guy.
What? He's continuing to speak to the corpse. Would you mind identifying the physical features of those responsible for you and yours' deaths?
Can I state
Oh, elves.
I was still in
Right.
costume.
Wait, he said owls, elves, and rat?
We were
How did
still
you-
in costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Are
were.
you?
No, yeah, we
we
were.
never took that. Yeah.
I was a
We had
fat man,
masks.
and now I'm an hot elf with a cloak.
Okay. I don't know when that switch happened.
When the
I'm-
costumes were switched for robes.
I'm the only
It
one
was
that ever said
before.
I took my mask off.
It was before we even went in the house.
No, we snuck into the house in costume.
We were in costume in the house.
I swear you guys didn't bother with the costumes once you got into the house because you knew it didn't matter anymore.
Oh, well.
Well, we were still wearing them. We didn't take them off beforehand. We just went into the bag.
I took a clown mask.
Wait, you guys took your costumes off?
No, we just put on robes
took it?
with the
We
mask.
we switched for the robes.
I don't think it
I
really
took mine
matters.
off.
I think we just need to let this
identify
happen.
the costumes you're currently wearing, and if you don't have those costumes on when you approached him in the first place, you're now different people that he doesn't know, and that's already like it's like
So, he would
just
he would still describe us as the way we were, as we are now.
however you were when you killed them, sure.
Right.
And
Yeah, but we never took those costumes
now,
off.
if you were still in costume, then he would identify your costume.
I thought we
But if
switched
you-
them for the robes. Okay.
But if you switched out of those costumes,
Yes.
then
we became
you're now
acolytes.
different people. When did that happen?
I just
When
assumed
I
switched
thought-
a costume into a costume.
No,
The
no,
Yeah, I
basic
thought we
costume into the
switched
robes.
for our costumes for robes when
Yes,
we were
no,
in the
No,
room.
because I'm
No,
being
no,
told
hold
that
on.
you guys switched out, so
No, no,
just
no,
put
no,
your
no.
robes over your costumes.
So what I think we put on our mask and we had our costumes, right? We came in here, then we took the robes, and then we started acting like acolytes. We dressed up like them and acted like them.
Oh, I just assumed we
After-
switched
Okay, but
costumes
both-
to another.
But
So
both
they-
Winter as okay. Here's what's happening. None of you said you took your costumes off, as far as my memory is concerned. So,
I did, but it was my mask, and I own that. I did that before I walked into the room.
Right. And so I'm going to presume you still have them on, because
Okay.
nobody said they didn't they took them off.
When you say
outside
costume,
of
you mean
the
mask,
explicit taking off of the mask that Neff did.
Ryko just is a scary clown mask.
Fair enough.
Ike
So he will identify you by your costumes, which you still have on outside of Neff.
We-
Is what will happen.
Well, we have robes on top of it too.
Well, yeah.
Well,
he's
describing your
physical
but he's
features.
describing you pre-robes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
And
is
they can just look under robes.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm just-
we're gonna get caught. That's the moral of the story here.
Y'all are gonna get caught. I am under the
I'm
bed.
just saying, motherfuckers. Like, if I can't see them, they can't see me. Closes his eyes.
I desperately need people to be a lot more concrete on the points in time in which various different things happen in timelines, because
Well,
this is-
I don't know about the masks, right? Because once we started
That's
acting
part of
like
the costume.
acolytes,
that's
right.
part of the costume. It's not the entirety of the costume, the masks, because you guys made yourselves look like various different people. It wasn't just a mask on. I know that. It was a whole fucking ordeal. And then you said you put the robes on. You did not say you got rid of your costumes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just assumed because I remember earlier talking
Yeah.
when we got grabbed by the
It'll be-
thing,
it'll
I
be
said
really
that like it
helpful.
looks like a hentai.
It'll be really helpful for me in the future if we do a lot less like assuming of what the group is doing,
Oh.
And if we do that, if we do those assumptions, try not to make the fact that we we're retroactively making assumptions as like a reason to get out of trouble.
Well, no, I agree. We have our costumes on. They're just under the robes.
Yes. So they'll just look under the robes to identify you.
I just thought it was like a costume for another.
Nope, we're definitely getting busted.
Yeah.
Again, y'all are getting busted.
Or
True.
maybe just Gregory's getting busted.
If Gregory's gonna get busted, the person under there might get busted too. No, you're under the bed.
Nope, I'm under the bed. Nope.
Yeah, you're not
I'm
even
falling
here.
asleep at this point. Yeah.
I'm gonna look around and then I'm gonna be like, we don't know where he was. He joined us later.
All right.
Are you presuming that Gregory killed everybody in the room? That's what you're trying to put us off? Okay.
Chris
All right, that works.
Lundberg, who has the same name as me, for some
I
reason.
don't know why you did that.
Brothers.
Neth is just rubbing the bridge of his nose. Just,
It appears we have ourselves a bit of an issue. Is there anything that you have to say for yourselves?
We didn't do it.
The dead don't lie, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you don't know that's us.
Well, match the descriptions
He-
given. Nobody
he
else
just said-
does.
I mean, an elf is pretty generic. I'm not even an elf, really.
Yeah, pointed he is.
That's racist.
Surprise, surprise, water's wet.
Given the interrogation of the dead that I have performed here, and the identifying features that have been given by the dead to our compatriots, these acolytes here, taking off the hoods of their robes and identifying them in accordance to what the dead has said, I must hereby pass down judgment. All of you are to be summarily executed for this unfortunate slaughter.
Wouldn't that just be giving us what we want since we all want to die?
Well, fantastic. Then I
So
suppose
wouldn't you be like
the purpose
praising
of
us
the
then?
execution? The purpose of the execution is not to punish you; it's to prevent you from continuing to cause problems in our ability to continue our jobs.
So, what's this process look like? Is it going to be a few days before you get to us, or is it going to be like right now?
We have plenty of people here. I'm fairly certain everyone will not mind. Stabbing you very many times simultaneously.
That sounds painful.
It will be, unfortunately. We have better methods, but when it comes to people who are clearly dangerous and have harmed ourselves, then it would probably be better to be a little bit more efficient.
All right.
Hold on, real quick.
I think we need to quit trying to negotiate, and we need to see how many fireballs we can cast before we get
That's exactly what I was about to say. I'm standing right next to her, and I'm gonna literally just lean over. Fucking fireball!
Can I fireball?
Well,
Sneak
you guys are
attack
being
him?
prepped to do stuff. Is it that, or is it?
Because I can.
Yeah.
Where did my
I'm
spells go?
with. So at the same time, I want Gregory to like attack this dude while she casts fireball.
All right.
Blood
We need to make
can't
sure
move, silly.
nobody, and we want to make sure nobody leaves this fucking room.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and roll initiatives, and
I
then
can't sneak attack him.
this is a bit awkward with the fact that Soup has opted to just stand back and be like, "Y'all fuck this up on yourselves." It is what
Well,
it
we
is.
thought it was better to leave him there.
When he
we're
starts
gonna
hearing the
help.
explosions and the screaming, he might come help.
I feel,
Figure out
I
how
feel
loud
like
these
he'll.
fireballs are,
Yes.
Once fighting actually happens, we'll say that Soup can start doing things on round 2. However,
Sounds good.
it is currently 10:15.
Yep.
Which I was fine going past 10 because obviously, we started late. But at the same time, there's no way you're going to finish this in like 10 minutes. So
Right.
we're going to go ahead and call the session there for today, with the riot of cultists getting together, along with Dawn Greeter,
I'm
to
second to damn it.
kill you guys.
How do I always
Oh,
end up
hell nah.
last?
I came here to get sacrificed. I'm not about to be stabbed.
That sounds painful. I don't want that.
They begged us to do it. They said they wanted to release early.
Hold on. When he did a what was that check? An insight check? What did he
Yeah,
see about this guy really?
that he was gonna murder us.
Oh,
Probably.
the earlier inside check was more or less like he's doing an investigation.
Also,
No, my insight check was a 14.
Yeah, that's what you would have done from yours, is that he's bringing you in there to do an investigation. He doesn't necessarily know that you're guilty yet, but he's going to determine that.
that thing
Cool.
he just did, is that a high level spell?
No.
No,
It's
it's
a
just speak with
third
dead.
level spell, I think. Speak with dead.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
very simple.
Not very simple. It's third level.
It's quite
but-
simple.
It's on the same level as Fireball.
Yeah.
And we are going to fight everyone.
Everyone. Yep.
I'm sorry, guys, but
Everyone!
I'm second to last.
Well, regardless, before we go,
Well,
let's
hold
do
on.
affirmations.
Does she get an action before we actually start
No.
the fight?
No, there's no surprise around here.
They were already prepared to, stab us to death.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Your
And I'm-
execution
but
has already been announced.
I'm
All of them were gathering up and
Always
getting ready.
prepared for fireball.
It's okay. It's gonna be alright.
All right, starting at the top to the bottom, Mr. PhD, Mr. Swagman, formerly known as Jack.
Oh man, so much happened this session. I think we did a good job role playing as a team. So I want to give it to kind of like everybody on that aspect, where it was very much in character when we were talking and we were going through things, and we all stayed to that character, and I thought that was a lot of fun. So no one person, but I think we all did a good job doing that.
Well, that's a bit of a cop-out answer, but
I was just about to say the same.
Same.
Get wrecked.
Hippo.
I'm gonna say for Neff, because his character's super fucking cool. That was sick.
Soupman.
Okay, so I have two kind of. So I'm really looking forward to the dynamic between Neth and Soup, because now seeing that Neth is sort of owes a deity something in exchange for whatever he's getting, Soup sort of takes it's both a little bit of disappointment and a little bit of pity. Like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed kind of feel.
Oh
And,
no, I made Dad disappointed.
So I'm kind of looking forward to the future of that. But my favorite moment from this game, hands down, was Winter and her lecture to the monster as she was Eldritch blasting it. Like, I could just see her like, and another thing, and don't be rude, like, with her, and it's fantastic. That's exactly how I really liked that.
Dang.
Tope.
Yeah, the fucking lecture to the goddamn garbage demon was fucking funny.
He
I'm not
understood
gonna
me, and
lie.
I know he did.
Yeah, like
Do better next time.
Things started talking to her in fucking guttural like responses.
He understood me, and I know for a fact he did.
So I will reveal something a little bit behind the curtain. Odiux do have a built-in thing where they can do that at will.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Interesting.
We did understand
So they
me.
He
can
did.
kinda understand.
So you made him think about what he did.
Yeah, I fucking did. I whipped
Can't
his
believe
ass
you made a
while
garbage monster say, "Oh man."
Go to your room and you think about what you did.
Well, I don't want to be rude, I guess. I'll put you down, lady.
Man, I just wanted some grub, and I'm getting a talking to.
Just looked like a snack.
I know I did, but still. Well, no, I guess I'm in the fat suit, huh?
Yeah.
There goes my hentai moment.
Hey, at least you had the butter, right?
If I had the butter, I could have gotten out so much easier. It must have gotten lost somewhere.
My God.
It fell into my bag of holding. There's just loose butter with Jack's bones.
Jack's well buttered, huh? Oiled up, some would say.
All right, Winter, butter me up.
Okay, and Winter.
This one has to go to Tick because you're opening your heart to Winter. I can feel you opening your heart more to her. Raiko suggested I do something a little scandalous, and you're like, "Don't make me fucking shoot you right here for even suggesting that about my woman." Not those exact words, but you threatened to shoot him when he wanted me to do something suggestive.
All I'm saying, I'm more awake now.
I could feel the relationship blooming on your end.
Okay, calm down.
You're gonna find so many more doodles in your notebook tomorrow.
No, she has her own notebook. It's fine. He wanted him to have that. Maybe he'll smile every now and again when he looks at it.
Just casually goes through Six's fucking dirty laundry book and is like, I'm gonna draw a heart in here right next to like I killed a child today.
Hey, hey,
This was
that's
the
why we
lowest
work
point,
so
but the
well
pay was
together.
amazing.
That's why we work so well together, because I kill people too. It's our thing.
Yeah, Soup didn't even bat an eye at that stuff, remember? So
Yeah.
It's our thing. Like,
No, Tick's definitely not killing children. I don't want that to go out there. Fuck that.
I don't
No,
know if
that's not
Quaker
good.
would have ever had her do that or not. So
Yeah, that's a
Stu
bit. That's a bit.
saw his journal, saw I'm killing these people. He's like, no, that's fine. Looks at Neth once. Oh, I'm disappointed.
yeah, no, that's accurate. That is, I know that sounds silly, but if you understood the whole picture, yeah, it does, that's accurate.
Winter sees the textbook. Ah, hat.
All right.
I call dibs
our
on the
next-
riot.
Our next scheduled session
All
for you
yours.
guys is the 16th. Everybody going to be okay for that?
Should be.
Yep.
Should be.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I will try not to forget that you guys start at 6, not
On
7.
on
You
the
know,
30th.
this is the only time I did not
It
like
is-
post up.
It is very confusing because the other one in here it starts at fucking 7, I believe.
7.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does. So
Yeah, that one's like
It was the only time I've ever
well
not
rough for me.
posted up D&D in an hour.
mhm.
I was the
Yeah.
first time. Never
And
not
look what
doing
happened.
it again.
Yeah,
Look.
it only dawned on me when you messaged me saying, "What's going on? Are you tied up by your other group?" And I'm like, "What do you mean by tied up? It's not your time." Oh, it is.
Ooh.
I'm gonna let you guys know on the 30th. I might be just a touch late. It's my wedding anniversary, but we've got tickets to go see the Savannah Bananas, the
Ooh.
baseball, the silly baseball people. Have you seen that before?
No, that's cool.
Oh, it's
No.
awesome. There's a name for it. It's something baseball, but they're like a team. It's like the Harlem Globetrotters, where they like play like stunt basketball basically, but with
Yeah.
baseball. Anyway, look them up. The Savannah Bananas they're awesome. But we scored tickets, and the game is at 3:30, and I think it ends at 5. So I shouldn't be too late, but I might be a couple minutes late.
Reminder: around the 30th is also my due date. So
Okay, all right. So that might change.
we'll see how that goes.
All right, guys. You guys stay safe, and I'll see you next time.
Toodaloo.
Absolutely. Take care.
Yep.
Have a wonderful evening.
Goodbye.
Take care, everyone.
I'll go take like
I have a question for y'all.
an hour of sleep before work.
Oh man, that's rough, man. Thank you for doing
Yeah.
spell
It's
that he
even
cast-
worse on the other weekends because it starts and ends later.
that.
That's
Sorry, what was the question, Hippo?
it's not really for you. So it's just like discussing like stuff. That spell that he cast though, is that like because like only certain casters have certain spells?
Yeah.
So like, would we be able to tell if he's like a cleric or a wizard or what?
I think if we
You can
tried
make
an
an
Arcana
educated
check.
guess.
Did he read a book? Did he clutch a fucking
Yeah.
It
some
is
sort of
possible for wizards and sorcerers and even warlocks to gain access to cleric spells through various different means.
yeah?
Right.
So
Knowledge is
while he is a
power.
cleric spell to do that, there is a possibility that he is a cleric, and you might
Did he
presume
use-
that he is one.
Did he use like an object when he did it?
Depends on the focus of the spell.
Yeah, the focus.
He has a yeah. Probably should have specified what a focus he would probably use for that. So he would have an orb that hangs from his neck.
Orb that hangs from his neck.
That could still be basically. Well,
Yeah.
that's usually not a wizard.
You don't know that.
Yeah,
I
that's why
ran a
said
wizard whose
usually.
focus was a necklace.
That's why I said
once.
usually. So it's still open for basically any of those.
From his neck.
What does it hang on?
His focus.
His neck.
His
There you go.
on a chain.
Chain. Thank you.
I've been. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of funny.
I guess since I go first, I'll just call out. I'll take these fucks.
Okay, rude.
I guess I'll take the cleric, well, the caster.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna try to run away or fight. I guess I have no idea.
Oh, I have an idea.
Well, I asked what that thing was hanging from because I have heat metal, and if I can get a hold of that chain, he can't. Well, I mean, he can, but it's gonna be tough to not take that
He
off.
did say chain.
He did. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Gregory's
guess
right
he
in
can
front of
just,
him.
take it off his neck and then just hold it by the pendant itself.
Sure, but it's I mean, he could, yes.
I'm going to summon my
Still
own
an
Gregory,
action,
and it's going to be
technically.
cooler than Gregory.
He can teleport, obviously.
How do you
So,
know?
because I assume he can teleport at all times.
Teleport is a
Who-
much
who
higher
can
spell
teleport?
than you're thinking.
Yeah.
Like he might be
well,
able to Misty Step, but
Listen, I don't care. I'm going to assume he can teleport.
Fairly safe.
So, let's see if we look at our order. Oh, you're not here.
yeah, he's not here yet.
He
has to wait
can't
till round
join
two.
until second round of combat.
Then he has to walk his happy ass over here.
Or dash, yeah.
He's a gnome, so it's going to take extra long because he's short.
That's true.
I
Short
mean,
gang,
Gregory
short
is
gang.
right there.
Go.
Short
He,
gang.
he could
Cover
try
still.
to do that.
That could go, not get closer. Leave me alone. You're always all up in my business.
Go on now, get.
My business.
I don't know.
You always like to be all up in my business. Alright, I'm gonna get off because I have to pee and stuff.
Take
Enjoy.
care. Have fun. I'll see you guys next time.
Alright,
Toodaloo.
goodbye.
Have a good one. Good night.
Why didn't we do that? Why didn't we just hide all the shit?
Nobody thought about it.
Why? That's so obvious. What
Yeah.
the fuck? We just left it. And there's gonna be 5 missing robes? Like, what? How fucking dumb was that? Alright.
Isaac thought about it, but Neth did not.
Well, you are Neth. So
No.
that's an interesting.
No, Neth is busy being possessed by his mask. And then, freaking out about it.
All right, night dog.
Yep, peace.